Oh, here
it's
we
starting.
go.
Hello, everybody.
This is it. We should introduce
Hello,
ourselves.
everybody.
Yes.
Should we?
I am Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
I am Ellen Wong.
I am Michael Sarah.
I'm Jason Schwartzman.
Should we do it one more time?
Okay. Let's go
I'm Michael
backwards this
Cera.
time.
So long ago, in the mysterious land,
So this is the beginning.
Toronto, Canada, Scott Peelgram.
I love that they say Toronto, Canada, like the way you're supposed to say Toronto. You
And
know,
also,
without
like,
the-
it's
Instead of Toronto,
toe.
Ontario.
No,
Right.
like
Toronto without the T.
exactly,
It's also like it's some fantastical land.
exactly.
Like 28.
I'm not playing your little games, kids.
So you've been out of high school.
So that's a wig.
Yes.
22. That's not. That's my real hair.
No, but
But you
yeah,
had sideburn wigs.
Yeah,
Right, they're
sideburns.
two tiny wigs.
Two little bitty wigs.
Thank you, thank you.
So what you guys are like,
Johnny.
you know,
Johnny Simmons.
I love Johnny Simmons.
I do too.
I love Johnny Simmons.
The two of us,
too.
we spent a lot of time
He's
going to
amazing.
casinos.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, what was that all about?
You guys
We
did.
just drove out
You
to
would
Niagara
not
Falls
your
like every
thing.
weekend.
Yeah, and
did?
you wouldn't sleep.
Every weekend?
Not every. No, we went like 5 times maybe during the shoot, which is 5 times in 7 months is not as bad as it sounds.
What was your
Right, that's
game?
Yeah. Did you ever hit the jackpot?
No, I wouldn't do the slots. We would do blackjack.
Yeah.
And mostly lost, but then one night I did really well. And one night Mark had an amazing night too.
And Wong.
I was so nervous there.
You're so cute. I love it.
Was this one of the first things you shot, Ellen?
This was the very first thing.
This
that
was the
shot.
first thing you
This
shot?
was my first time being on film ever.
Really? So
It
the
really
first time
was.
you ever
Momentous.
acted was
Yeah.
the first time we see your character.
pretty much.
Wow.
Pretty
Oh,
cool.
is that true?
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, Michael, but that day, I was so nervous. And when you closed the door and Edgar said cut, you opened it back again. You're like, Ellen, you're doing a good job. Keep it
I
up.
don't remember that.
Thank you. That was like,
I was
that
really
got
drunk.
me through the day.
So this is all the same day probably, right? Or is this like a week
I
after
think
we shot
we
the
took
door
a
thing?
week to do this scene almost.
Really?
Yeah, we shot all of the apartment stuff.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
with all
really?
and
At
that
once.
like couch sequence that's coming up. Sorry, I don't mean
Yeah.
to get ahead of us.
Right. Well, don't spoil it.
I'm sorry.
I kind of miss that couch.
Yeah, it's a good couch.
Yeah, let's not spoil this because the people are watching this movie for the first
They
time with
haven't
our
seen it.
commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
There
know what's
are
coming.
a couple of nitwits out there that are enjoying this for the first time. So she's about to count down.
Oh, she's doing it.
Love it.
I have a question.
There's music.
When you guys were doing these scenes, were there speakers in the room, or did you guys have
Yeah.
in-ear monitors?
No, they were playing it loud.
Really?
They were playing
Yeah.
it loud. Edgar wanted it to be played loud for this
Yeah.
shot.
This gives me
Because it
chills every
requires
time.
a
I
No,
lot
you
of
see it.
guys were really playing it though.
No.
When we were shooting.
What, playing the
Yeah.
instruments?
Weren't you?
No, I mean, no, we weren't.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Oh, maybe we were playing along to it, but it wasn't what you're hearing.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
for sure.
I think we were playing along, though, just to
I think
make it look
that's
real.
so amazing that you guys all, did your own. It's almost like your own stunts for music.
Yeah.
You know,
I
music
know. I was
version of
always
stunts.
jealous that you guys got to go off to band practice
Yeah.
and stuff.
It was really fun.
Seems so
It was
fun.
that was a really good time. Chris Murphy.
Yeah, he was so hilarious.
great.
He's
So
amazing.
fun.
He's the best.
I
Yeah.
loved him.
I love these credits, by the way.
I know.
Oh,
Too.
me
know.
too. These are great.
They're so cool.
That's my name.
Yay, Johnny!
We are a big cast.
I wonder
Mm-hmm.
when Edgar's going to do his commentary if he's going to be saying something interesting about this.
About how they did this and the
I
inspiration.
really want to listen to that.
Nigel Godrich,
He was amazing.
Kathy Nelson.
Oh, the
No
Scavelli.
offense.
So when you see the word Scavelli,
LJ.
there's you can hear us shouting to the music
Yeah.
underneath this credit sequence, and I just shout out the word Scavelli when
Really?
the word
Did
Scavelli
you?
comes on screen.
That's
Oh, wow.
funny.
Yeah.
Scavelli.
Bill Pope. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I never noticed that.
Yeah,
Miles.
next time you want.
Did you do that during ADR?
Yeah, when Edgar had us do an ADR session and shout over
Great.
the credits.
Oh, Brian.
Aw.
I like those guys. Ellen, you have stars in your eyes.
I know.
I know. I love.
I just
part.
noticed that.
That was part of my special skills on my resume. That's why
what
Edgar
got you the
hired
job.
me. Yeah. You're so amazing.
she seems nice. Yeah, she's
We reshot this entire scene because we shot it once with shoes on our feet.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, and
yeah.
it wasn't
Edgar
like
wanted us to
the
just have
books.
socks. Yeah, right. In the book, we just
They
have
just
socks.
have socks.
Wow. You mean you spent an entire day shooting the scene? Coverage and everything?
We shot the scene, then weeks later, Edgar noticed that we had shoes on, and he didn't want us to, and we just redid it, the whole
Great.
thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, the coverage is probably from the
same.
original
Oh, wow.
time, or maybe not because it would.
What was on the
better.
computer screen at that time? Do you know what he's looking at?
He's looking at like a guitar website or something, or
Did we? Was it actually running wireless?
no,
internet, or
no,
was
it wasn't.
Cool.
It absolutely was not. No.
There's Karen.
Oh, I love Kieran.
I love that apartment.
I
Yeah.
know.
This was the same thing. We shot all of this stuff in this apartment basically in like 2 weeks and then never went back to
Don't
it.
tell too many people. Hey, you know me. I mean, don't tell my sister. You know me.
One thing I like about this movie is that there's music playing distantly in the background a lot of
Right.
times.
I just noticed that the other last night at the premiere. I just noticed that for the first time. Music in this scene.
Who is this mystery child you date?
Her name's Knives Chow. She's Chinese.
A 17-year-old.
Who was reading off camera with you, Michael?
You're ridiculous.
I can't. Oh, I think Michael Bacall.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Anna just had my voice pre-recorded and was acting to nothing, which is
Yeah.
kind of like what it's like to act with me anyway.
Right.
You mean you weren't really talking to each other at this point?
No, we're not really on the phone there. We're both pretending.
Yeah, I think Bacall did all the off-camera
Yeah.
lines whenever there wasn't anybody around.
Yeah,
So we got to act with him quite a bit.
Moving on.
that's true. And
Well,
he's
he
in
was
the
in
movie.
this. He's in the movie.
And he's really funny in it.
Twice.
I just noticed last night what he does on the staircase when I'm talking to Como, talking to Nelson.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What does
Michael
he do?
it's just for a split second, but he's amazing. Well, I don't want to spoil
Yeah,
it, so
well,
we'll
we'll
get
get
to it.
I wouldn't call it dating. It's more like playtime? That doesn't sound so good either. No.
This is all fake snow, right, Ellen?
I was just
This
going to
is
Yeah.
ask that.
yeah, it's
But
This
it
was
was
early on,
actually
though,
really
right?
cold, even
Yeah.
though it was fake snow.
there's something about looking at snow
Yeah,
Psychologically,
it's a
yeah.
that makes your body start shivering.
Yeah. Because a lot of it was ice, and
Yeah.
then they had like that soapy, foamy,
Oh, that weird
gross
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool because you would step off that set and then it'd be really hot. Oh my god, this was so much fun.
Yeah,
I think that this should be a real game.
Oh yeah.
totally.
It'd be so cool.
I love the part coming up where Michael's video game counterpart is standing exactly the way that Michael stands. He's got his hands
Yeah.
like resting on his back.
Remember when we were shooting this? We were just, in between breaks, just on the arcade games,
Oh yeah,
playing.
playing that
Yeah.
game where you sink battleships.
Yeah. And then there was that safari game where
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to, like, shoot animals. But anyway.
Yeah, you're just hunting basically.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, I got it.
Pizza.
Yeah. I love that we were shooting in the annex. It's so cool.
Yeah.
I know kids that play piano or whatever, but you guys.
Didn't you buy some movies here?
Oh yeah, I did. I got some VHSs
I
from
remember
that.
that picture with your stack. You had like a stack.
Yeah,
like,
right. I don't know. Am I gonna be? Is it?
you-
Are we able to say?
Oh.
We're gonna have
I
to.
don't
I'll just say them. I got Hard 8 on VHS,
Yeah.
which was amazing.
VHS. Wow.
Wallace and Gromit's Christmas
Oh, yeah.
Adventures.
Yeah.
Beethoven.
Grodin?
Yeah, just for Grodin. I can't remember. I got a few more things.
Did you end up
too.
watching them?
No.
Oh.
They're in my car still.
Do you have a VHS player?
I do have a VHS player. I should watch those.
Yeah.
Nobody's reminded me
now.
since this day. I totally forgot.
So much.
Yeah, I hearted them too until they signed to a major label and the lead singer turned into a total bitch. And
It's great to see a movie that takes place in real locations like
Yeah.
this.
I loved that store. Sonic
Yeah.
Boom.
Sonic Boom. It's real. Yeah. Remember the creaky floors?
Oh yeah, the floors were a big problem. Right?
Yeah. For sound.
No,
yeah, so
Here's a great moment.
I know.
I've never even kissed a guy.
hey, me neither.
It's exactly
That's
what
a
I
good
needed to
one.
hear.
I love that.
That.
This was fun.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, that's
Was it?
kind of interesting.
Edgar said something about how when they found this your secret lair, the place that you and Wallace live in, that there were toilets in there. I remember that story. Do you remember that?
Really? Yeah, it's like
For some reason,
storage
I'm thinking of
space, right?
toilets right now, and I have no idea why.
Toilets
feel
in there.
like-
That sounds right.
I remember that too.
Yeah.
Just
Do you remember
a bunch
that?
of toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of toilets.
Well,
Yeah,
it
it
is. It is a kind of a toilet anyway.
Yeah.
This is a f-
Not a real desert.
No.
Yeah, where'd you go to shoot that?
That was, on the stage, on the soundstage where we did all of our training. We just threw up a big giant blue screen.
I do like that
Slick.
within like 10 minutes of the movie starting, you're already
Yeah.
in this surreal kind of world.
Yeah, you're right. That's
Means,
kind of a turning point.
Means no rules.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're in the desert.
No holds barred.
Dream time. Color me not interested.
But there was this girl.
This is the sound of my mustache being
I
scratched.
think Kieran actually was sleeping.
Probably.
Can you hear that?
Yay for that.
That sounds great.
Supposed to take your beautiful girlfriend to the library a half hour ago.
What? It's like 6 in the morning.
I like that.
Me too.
I've been there.
Been there, man.
I feel that.
I've slept late.
It was so funny shooting in this library because it was like a special kids reading day or something. They were having like a read aloud group, and there were like
Really?
all these mothers with strollers trying to
Yeah.
come in and out as I was trying to rollerblade in and out of the building.
That's funny. You know what I remember about this day is wanting to get home in time to watch Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh, what a show!
I was really into
And you were watching a lot of Fox reality. back
Yeah,
then.
I was watching a lot of Deal or No Deal.
I do
Yeah.
remember you said Deal or No Deal is as good as it gets for like
It's my favorite
promotion or
It's
something.
the best, I think, television
Yeah.
show of any genre.
Well, the stakes are so high.
Let's do that one again.
It gives you a choice between
Sorry.
greed or between selfishness or something. I don't know.
or faith.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
right.
Or regret,
Or-
basically.
Right.
Greed or regret. Take your pick.
I like they said regret basically.
Yeah.
If it's much more complicated, but I'll give you the word regret.
In a way that you'll understand
what's the
regret.
thing
Oh, yeah,
that
watch
Michael-
Michael Bacall's facial expression.
That's it.
It's just really funny to me.
Was that it? Oh.
That's all you see of him in this scene, but it's pretty
Subtle.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I did.
Como.
One girl with hair like this.
Yes, that's Ramona.
This guy's amazing.
He's really
Awesome
tall
person.
in real life.
It is.
So tall.
Every
You can't
line of
tell
it is
because
awesome.
we're actually standing on a staircase.
Yeah, he's
So
on the bottom of it.
He's
You're on
lower
the top.
than right. It looks like he's just much shorter, but
I love the music.
Yeah, I like this song.
So good.
oh yeah, this is a great song.
Who is this?
You know, Frank Black.
Oh.
I wish we could all sing along to
I
it
know,
right
it's
now,
so
but
hard not
we're
to.
allowed.
I'm like really
This was at a
struggling.
real frat house too, wasn't it?
Right.
Oh, a disgusting
It
place. yeah.
was.
Just
It was really dirty.
there she is.
There's this shot coming up that's really interesting, where I'm standing next to you against the wall, Mary, and there's right here. There's a light switch in the top left corner,
Right.
which is such a weird place for a light switch to be,
Yeah.
right?
That is
Yeah.
so strange.
I remember we were in that house, and that light switch
I
was just up
remember
there.
that.
It was like, why would a light switch ever be up? It's way.
Did
up
you try to
there.
flick
Who would
it?
do that?
No, I didn't flick it.
No.
I didn't ever find out what it was for.
And I'm curious. I want to
Yeah.
know.
What did it
And
control?
It's such a
Weird.
part of that composition too. It's
Right.
like one of the four things you see.
Yeah.
I think it's symbolic.
Yeah.
It's
Of what?
means Ramona
Kinda-
is just
it's
out of
pretty
reach.
obscure.
Ah.
Oh wow, that was so touching.
Damn.
But I don't think it was a planned thing.
No, I don't think so.
I'll leave you alone forever now. Thanks.
Oh, was that Michael Bacall
Yeah,
again?
Oh, there we-
Bacall is peppered, and he also has a line later on.
Yeah. I asked him last night if in his mind he's playing two different characters of the same guy.
Two twins,
He said he's playing two different characters.
two kind of dopey twins.
It's Michael Bacall's The Clumps.
I love the character. Michael Bacall's the clowns. Oh man,
I love this guy. Wait,
No, my
coming up.
favorite guy's coming.
battle-
This
That
guy,
guy.
yeah.
that was Edgar's trainer.
What?
Personal trainer,
What?
right?
Come on.
Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. I could
Are
be
you
wrong. Edgar will say so on his commentary if I'm right.
Wow.
Really?
Find out.
You just broke up with someone? Did she really? That huge fight or whatever? Did they really?
Yes, but I didn't want Scott to know that.
I love Aubrey Plaza's performance in this movie.
Yeah.
She really does have
scary.
issues.
She does.
You can see them.
Every line has so much
Yeah.
momentum.
Yeah.
Dating a high schooler.
Dating a high schooler is the morning period.
She's got a point.
This was really fun.
I don't want you.
Everybody's straight out of the books. Like it's still kind of crazy to
Yeah.
watch. Like
Jerk.
It's completely untrue.
That time with Lisa.
That was a misunderstanding.
That time with Holly.
That wasn't what it looked
I
like.
love the lights getting darker.
Kim.
Oh yeah.
Good now, all right?
Unless that's just me
I love
losing my
that.
eyesight.
Ramona's out of the loop. Let's just leave it at that. Besides, I'm not even
You're actually passing out.
I love how this scene, the whole room just feels like totally dark.
I love the way they're dimming the lights in this commentary booth.
I love the way they're spinning this room right now.
this is so great. This
This hurt.
How many
time.
times did you do this part? That
We
Ow.
only did it once where it hit my head.
did it really hurt?
It hurt
I
so
forgot
much.
to
I
ask
have no
you.
idea how much it
But
hurt.
the thing is,
looks
you
painful.
you act like it was nothing. It
It's
was like
amazing
a feather
to me
falling
that
on your
we're-
head.
Yeah, it was really painful though.
wow. That's
Felt like
good
he
job
was,
for
you
not
know.
You really
reacting.
took one for the team there.
Yeah.
Well, I knew how funny it was that to ruin the
Right.
take would be so foolish. And I knew Kieran was trying to do it too. Like every take that it didn't hit me was a failure for him.
Yeah.
I love this music in the back. It just like... Just sound.
Is it original score?
That sound, it's so nice.
I couldn't hear it.
Well, you should break up with your fake high school girlfriend.
Wait, who told you?
Wallace, duh.
He's not even conscious.
Whatever. You all
Huge laugh right there.
I know.
America just...
Humongous.
America. Loved it.
And Canada.
And this one too, where he's got the phone in his hand.
Yeah.
best.
Boom.
Oh, and then that was interesting because
Yeah.
Kieran just didn't move.
Yeah.
And I got up and got out of bed, and they changed the lighting.
Wow.
And then
Took
continued the
photos.
scene. Yeah.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Dude, this thing claims I have mail.
It's amazing what we can do with computers these days.
Dude, now I'm reading it.
So happy for you.
He didn't brush his teeth before bed. His breath is probably horrible. He's drunk. Comes home, passes out drunk, wakes up. His breath is disgusting. He's like sweating alcohol. Ugh. Sheets smell disgusting.
Sheets smell. You can smell those sheets.
Smells like sheets.
You know what was all over those sheets when we were... Hey, Brandon Routh.
Brandon!
Brandon, what's that you got there?
Everybody, I have Astro Burger.
Whoa.
I don't want to mess this up. I brought stuff for you guys. You guys like baklava? I brought.
I do.
Oh
Oh
my
my
goodness,
God.
you brought
Sweet
good
potato
party
fries.
in here. I
love a
love
I
it.
didn't want to come and just like eat in front of everyone.
No, it's
I can't
cool.
have baklava.
Have a seat.
Sit down.
Get on the mic.
I first learned about baklava watching the movie Explorers. Big movie in my childhood.
What is Explorers?
It's one of the best movies ever.
Oh, yeah, we talked about it a bit.
And I
right?
taped it. I have it at home on TiVo. And that I was like, what is that they're eating? It's baklava. So I have it to show you guys.
Have you ever eaten... Oh, this joke's going to fall flat.
No.
We'll never know.
Never
now.
mind.
Tell me. Michael, I don't judge you.
Well, I think... Okay, but Ellen, you might get it. Have you ever... Well, it's not even... Now it's not even a joke. Have you ever eaten baklava wearing a balaclava? That's what I was going to say. But is that a Canadian word?
I know balaclava.
You know balaclava?
Ba-
Should have just gone with it because it would have landed a lot better.
I don't know it.
You
What
don't
does
know
it mean?
It's a ski mask. It's,
Actually, that's
Balaclava.
motion capture too, right? The guys that
Is
are
it?
in the video game. Yeah.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
There are couple of the stunt guys went and did some motion capture for it and
Oh, wow.
kind of created that little number there.
Hopefully, if this movie is, for some reason, hugely popular, they'll invent that game and people can
I
play
think
it.
they
That'd be
should
amazing.
be so much fun.
Michael, I love those chords you're playing.
Me too. I can't
What
remember
were
them.
those?
I can't remember them,
They're
but
gorgeous.
Nigel just showed me how to do it right before the take.
He was there that day?
Yeah, he was there. He was there while we were shooting these apartment scenes.
That's right. Sky work was
I know. I loved
Oh,
it. It
man.
sounds
Beautiful.
It sounds really nice.
I remember shooting the scene because I remember it was like midnight when we were doing it, and I was just high on Smarties. I just kept eating Smarties all night, and that's how I had that
It
energy.
works.
We had to
Yeah.
reshoot some of this because I was wearing the wrong T-shirt.
Yes, I remember that.
Wow.
We
Oh,
shot
really?
like
I had
4
no
different
idea.
shots, and I was wearing the wrong shirt.
And we shot it that same night. Too.
Yeah, and then we had to go back and redo
I just
it.
remember crashing at
Were you-
night. when
Were you
got
wearing
that.
Ellen's shirt?
I was wearing Ellen's shirt. All of a sudden, I was like, wait, these aren't my. Scott
Was this
Pilgrim-
early on in the shooting?
Yes, this was like the first week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guess it
I
was
felt so
Amateur Night
bad.
in Dixie for a little while over
It
there.
was Pat, the wardrobe lady. She
Yeah.
it
Oh,
kind of
Pat.
explained it. She was so
She's the
freaked
best.
out. Yeah, and she
I
was
love
so
her.
she
She's
was
so
so hard on
sweet.
herself.
Oh, I love her.
I know. I felt like I just wanted
Yeah.
to keep giving her a hug.
I love this moment. Probably one of my
too.
favorite
Yeah.
moments. In
Oh,
the
this is
entire
a Zelda song. Zelda song playing.
And my favorite part of
Oh.
this is the way you wash your hands and
Oh,
just
yeah.
touch the towel.
Yeah, the towel.
Yeah,
I don't get why it's funny.
Bacteria
People
is
laugh at
still
that. I
on
don't
those
get it.
hands.
You didn't even dry your
You
hands.
didn't dry your
You're
hands at all.
barely making the effort to actually dry your hands. It's hilarious.
Every time we've watched this,
Oh.
people laugh at that part, and I'm always trying to make sure they're laughing at that and not something
Yeah.
else that I'm
No,
missing.
that's-
They're laughing at how great that
I don't-
choice was.
I don't get
This
it.
year
I
was
don't
really
get it.
cool because remember they actually switched the set.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
Right, when I walk into the bathroom, it's the apartment.
yeah.
and
All
then
you
so
hear,
cool.
it's
yeah,
the school.
and all, the whole crew, they're all just, ooh, yummy, thank you. Anybody want some?
What do you got?
I
can't do
have
it.
Yeah, I
napkins.
can't.
What is that,
do it at the
baklava?
moment. It's
Oh.
baklava.
Yeah, I think I
God.
might have a piece.
Thanks, guys. Do you guys want one?
Yeah.
Looks great.
Aw.
That was Jason, that was a funny joke.
That no one else
It
can
won't
see.
translate on the commentary.
Are you
but
sure?
Can you not eat nuts, Jason?
I can't eat a lot
Oh
of nuts.
gosh,
Is the problem.
this is so
Oh.
greasy. It's
I just
drippy.
ate them. Michael,
I have
Michael.
to eat it over the carpet.
Yeah. Here. All right, you should get that. You should eat that.
Thank you. I
Maybe you should eat that baklava.
Oh my god,
Is it good?
don't
Oh,
know.
baklava is my favorite thing in the world.
Is it?
Yes.
this is really good
Really?
baklava.
It's one of my favorite things in
It's
the
the
world.
greatest thing you
How
can
do you
eat.
how do you make it?
It's phyllo dough, and a lot of different, sometimes pistachio,
Yeah.
sometimes.
And what's the process?
I've watched Alton Brown do it, but I
it's
can't tell
juicy.
you.
Oh.
So honey, so a lot
Yeah.
of butter sometimes.
It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah,
It's funny here.
Nothing like listening to people eat.
I find that like this class we ate a lot on set. Like food was a big deal for us.
You did. I didn't. No, I'm just kidding. I ate so much. It was
Yeah.
insane.
A lot of liver flesh smoothies.
Blood.
Right.
Terrible.
Remember the
Rich
blood? Rich blood.
So how'd you end up in Toronto?
Just needed to escape, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Got this job here and getting.
That was probably around 4 in the morning.
Oh,
really?
yeah,
Is it?
no, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
where
right.
It was like exhausted
Very
and
cold.
cold.
It was
Yeah.
really cold.
It's freezing.
I'm so happy that actually no, I'm not. But the swing set thing that we the swing set gag where I jump off this swing and land in the
Yeah.
fake snow was so gross. With that
Really?
fake snow, it was like made of like fat. What was it? It was like
What?
Oh,
It
What?
was like blubber that I was
Yeah,
falling
yeah.
into. I don't know what you'd call it.
Oh wow.
It was the weirdest stuff. It was really disgusting.
well, my gag got cut out too, but it was one of the most fun things I got to do. I
Well,
could
yeah, you-
fly up into the sky off the swings and
Right.
just like disappear.
Yeah,
And
that was
How'd they do
really
that?
cool.
They just had me on wires and they just
had like a-
they had a
Whoa.
big crane.
A big crane, yeah.
And they just lifted me right up.
That was really cool.
Did you
It was
land?
awesome. They eventually did another shot where
Yeah,
I
right.
jumped down in front of the
Right.
camera. But I was like up hanging out in the trees.
my God.
It was
That
really
was so cool. I remember there were birds tweeting.
Yeah, they were so loud.
That's right, and they went around with a gun.
Yeah.
Just to scare
No,
them
it
off. They
started
would
off
shoot
with
a
that
gun up
big
into the
wooden
air.
owl.
Right.
And that's
What?
nowhere.
Right, trying to scare them away.
Yeah. The captain.
Oh boy.
The bird whisperer.
That snow was put in after, right? It's not really.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Right.
sure. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not really there.
Birds tweeting.
Same with the door.
Aw, I love this part.
Beautiful. Great song.
A beautiful song.
Beachwood Sparks.
Don't hug.
Doing Sade. Don't sing, anybody.
I know.
Everyone's
oh,
like,
God, it's so
Resist.
difficult. I love this apartment. I wanted to live in it.
I love that old CBC T-shirt. You
I
have
love that
on.
shirt.
Thanks, guys.
So classic.
Is that Canadian Broadcasting Company?
Oh yeah.
Precisely.
Oh, yeah. I remember I insisted on memorizing all
yeah.
of those. I couldn't read
Did
it.
you?
Yeah, I had to memorize it.
I've always wondered.
It took me a few takes, and they kept trying to offer it just for me to read it, and I was like, "No, I'm gonna do it. I've got to do it."
And you
choice.
did. You did it.
How great is Bill Pope?
He's
He's
unbelievable.
Amazing.
I can't believe how nice this movie is.
He's got a big heart,
yeah.
that guy.
Sorry. I'm just cold.
Love this moment. Mm-hmm. Mary, were you looking into the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was just directly in
Yes.
front of the camera.
That's nice.
Oh, I love that. The little hearts.
And this next little moment about to
Yeah.
come.
Here we
Yeah. Okay.
go. That's love.
We know whose movie this is.
That was fun to shoot.
Scott Pilgrim's the star of this one. Floating about.
That was so much fun. I was just hanging in a harness. That was one of the last things we shot. 'cause
You were in
it was
a
when we
harness
doing
for
all
that?
Right.
Yeah, I was in a
blue
harness.
screen.
I saw you
were
shoot
there?
that.
Yeah, right. That was really fun. They were playing the song, and I was
Why
just
did you need to be in a harness to?
Because I'm floating. You can't really see my feet, but my feet are like dangling. I'm floating.
Oh wow.
Is it weird to see yourself in underwear?
I'm
I'm gonna ask the question.
I'm
gonna
somehow
ask it.
able to separate this whole
Yeah.
movie. I don't even see myself.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
It's weird to see my bare shoulders because I shower with a t-shirt on.
Why?
just in case I look down. In case I
To catch a
feel
glimpse.
the urge to look down.
Do you wear pants too?
Yeah. Well, not always pants. Sometimes I'll go with a casual, like, jean short.
Right.
Something comfortable, I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know, but denim, wet denim, that's heavy. I don't know if that's good.
Like an Arrested
My
Development.
blow dry afterwards.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
That episode where
Oh, yeah.
What kind of a burger
jean
is
shorts.
that? It's like
The never
two-
nude.
the Never Nude. That was it. Yeah.
There's no bread on that, right?
It's a turkey burger. No, it's
That's massive.
Protein.
it's supposed to be egg and dairy free. So
Oh wow.
it's a vegan bun with turkey patty.
Yeah.
which is ironic, but
From where? From Astro?
Yeah.
Burger.
I've never been there.
They make good burgers.
They do?
Amazing.
It's pretty good.
Is it better than Fat Burger?
No,
the rocket.
Fat Burger's
This
fantastic.
good.
place is real.
they have a lot of other options at Astroburger, which is very nice.
With the
Yeah,
turkey.
they have
But
veggie
as far as the
burgers.
turkey
Veggie.
burgers, my favorite turkey burger is
No kidding.
Fat Burger or
Oh,
Johnny
never mind.
Rockets.
Johnny Rockets, really? I never took that place seriously for burgers.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought that was like a. I didn't know.
Turkey burger.
That place seriously.
They have a good turkey burger?
Have you ever been to the Counter?
Yes.
That's a good
Oh,
place.
boy, yeah. What about the Apple Pan?
I haven't had meat in 10 years, but I used to like it.
Oh, this Father's Office. That's the best.
That's pretty good.
What's that?
Father's Office.
I've never heard of that.
You never heard of that?
Never.
It's best burgers.
Supposedly incredible.
Father's
A girl invited me
office.
there once, but I thought she just wanted to take me to meet her dad.
Did they put cheese inside the meat? Is that right?
There's butter. It's either butter or cheese.
In the
Yeah.
meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like caramelized onions and
In the meat.
Like,
In the meat?
So
Oh, man.
juicy.
So it's a big meatloaf burger.
Yeah.
Right.
The Bowery is really good. They put butter and stuff in there.
Is that on Sunset
Oh.
Boulevard?
Yeah.
Yeah, that place is
burgers, yeah.
fantastic. I don't like the seating. The tables are all so high.
Yeah. It's not a large place, but
No, it's a tiny little...
Any other places we
fun.
want to name drop in,
know.
in hopes of getting a lifetime gift certificate
Yeah, yes,
card?
Pie and Burger. Pie and Burger's fantastic.
Burger?
I think that's one of the best
I've never
in the world.
been.
Oh, it's
Is that
fantastic.
that's Canadian?
No, it's out here. It's in,
What?
like, Pasadena.
Oh, I've never
I've never been.
Make a trip.
Yeah.
My favorite things are Gucci, Prada.
Airline tickets.
I love American Airlines.
I love this song.
Toyota.
I love Eric Knudsen.
Yeah, cool guy.
That guy was also in Youth in Revolt.
He was, and also
Yeah.
we played brothers when we were 10 years old.
No
Wow,
way.
You guys
Yeah.
are so connected.
Wow.
In My Husband's Double Life, the Lifetime movie of the week.
Ooh.
I'm gonna check that out.
I feel
Sad
like
story.
during this part of the screening, every girl in the audience goes, "Wait a second, that guy's sexy."
Thank you.
So, how do you know Scott?
He's a friend.
It's hard for me to keep track sometimes because he has so many friends. Knives? How did you meet Scott? Well,
Oh no. This is a nightmare.
We need to play now and loud.
Okay.
so I was on the bus with my mom.
Is that seriously the end of the story?
Oh my gosh!
I'd like to say that moment that we passed over with Mark Webber, where he's screaming at the top of his
So
lungs.
funny.
So
Oh,
sad.
Hilarious.
love
One of my
that
favorite
part.
parts.
I love every time he's freaking out in this movie.
Scott, you ready? Okay. Kim, are you?
It was so fun shooting the concert scenes because it really was like being at a concert.
Yeah, the music is good.
So good.
I think Allison playing drums is so
Yeah.
insanely convincing.
Oh yeah.
Well, she really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she
Very
got,
impressive.
She got good.
Is this all of your guys' music recorded, or is this a
No.
band playing them?
It's all pre-recorded from back in his.
But it's Mark's
musicians.
voice, right?
It's Mark's voice.
Johnny's so funny in this scene.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Coming up.
I remember sitting in that balcony for
Oh man.
so long.
Right.
I think I fell asleep at one point
Yeah.
lying there because I was just playing.
Yeah,
things.
you did.
Yeah, this scene took a long time. This whole location took weeks, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this part.
I love that moment.
Yeah.
Man, I love that.
I love it. Part all
That
the
that was an
time.
honest mistake, right?
I think it was just Johnny just
Johnny being.
Yeah.
being in the
Yeah.
moment.
Johnny's been working out.
Oh man, he's huge.
I saw him the other day.
I didn't-
Slapped him on the arm. I was like, "Great to see you." I hurt myself. Michael, are you singing back
Yeah,
vocals?
is that you?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Cool.
Backing him
Oh,
up.
wow.
Oh
Oh yeah,
boy.
This guy screws up the whole concert.
this
Satya.
guy. Good old Satya. Satya dislocated his arm
Yes.
about 10 times
His
shooting
shoulder.
this
Oh
movie.
man, that was.
Apparently, if you do it once, it just can happen.
Yeah, it
That's
just-
at any
exactly
time.
right. Yeah, that's what
Comes in
happened to
and
him.
I remember
This
one of
is-
the times it happened, like in one of the moves where he's lifting his arm up and just oh, it looked so painful.
Yeah, I would just walk away. I would just go to craft service
That
while
was
they
during
popped it back
shooting
in.
too, right?
Yeah,
Couldn't be near
it's like
it.
in the middle of a take.
Yeah.
In the middle of a take, he
Yeah.
came out. Oh gosh. I just remember during training it kept happening.
Oh, yeah.
He had to keep doing this back. It was his left shoulder, and he kept having to do like this back flying
Right.
back fist thing, and it would always make it come
Yeah.
out.
Did it seem like it hurt him?
Yeah, I think it's a very
Or
painful
did he?
thing.
Was he just used to it?
He
or-
was, he was used to
Yeah.
it. He
Have
was
you
used to it.
dislocated something?
Yeah. You know, sometimes just I did a lot of stuff in Chuck, and you just get into once you do it once, it is hard because when you're throwing full force punches and moving and stuff. It just it's hard to control that because
Yeah.
you put a lot of force behind it. So
Yikes.
It's kind of like cracking your knuckles. Like once you do it once, and then they always crack.
Yeah.
Or going to the chiropractor. You know, that first crack is all you need.
It's like a drug.
Wait, we're fighting over Ramona?
This fight is so cool.
Explaining the situation?
I skimmed it.
You will pay for your insolence!
What kind of powder do they have on your clothes? Was
Oh,
it baby
right.
powder?
Good question.
Baby powder?
Was it?
It's a specific thing that stuntmen use called power fun.
Really?
Yeah.
It was baby powder.
It wasn't. No, it was more than baby powder. It was almost like like fake dust.
Oh.
Wow.
It was really weird stuff. They would always put it all over our clothes.
Yeah.
and-
Between takes?
yeah, between takes, and
Power
Yeah, just
fun?
Oh,
it
here's
makes- yeah,
Michael
it just-
again. Michael Bacall.
Pirates are in this year?
It makes the impacts look, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
look really forceful. And you see dust flying off.
Did you just have that on this fight, or did you do that on?
They all of the
All the
fights,
fights?
yeah,
Fights
they,
had
they were
them.
throwing it on us all the time.
Yeah. In the 7th grade. And?
And story
It was
time.
football season, and for some reason, all the little jocks wanted.
I love the lights dimming in a lot of these scenes. So cool. It's kind of relaxing.
Yeah.
Like after all the
After all that,
I like
yeah.
sensory.
I like that we brought back the storyboards. you
Yeah,
know.
I love that.
And fought for hours. Nothing could beat Matthew's mystical powers.
Kissy kissy.
We only kissed once.
Do you think you guys will listen to this commentary ever?
Will you?
Perhaps.
I don't know if
Someday.
I will. I don't know. I haven't listened to commentaries I've done.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll be so afraid to hear what I said.
Right.
This is the
Right.
first one I've ever done.
Yeah,
so.
this is my
Me
first
too.
one.
I definitely won't listen to it,
No,
actually.
you won't?
No.
Sure.
Then we should all really focus on enjoying it right now. If
Yeah.
This is the only time.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, me too.
I
Well, I've
remember
never
having this
noticed
song
that.
stuck in
I
my
know,
head
those things,
for
like,
days
you're
when we
Music?
were
Yeah, and these like.
shooting it.
Maddie.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Oh, Dan the Automator did this song. Right?
Yeah.
Saw it too.
So cool.
I love that. I love that flip for some reason.
Yeah. That was me.
That was you?
That was a specific guy. He didn't do anything else in the movie,
Just
I
that
think.
flip?
Just that flip. Yeah, he was
Wow.
like
The flip guy.
an Olympic level flipist.
Did he just kill Crash and the boys? Like I saw them.
Yep.
the
Yes.
fire-
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they turned into skeletons.
I don't know. I think a lot of people miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crash and the Boys is just like
Yeah.
evaporated.
They
Right.
were?
They turn into these skeletons and
See, I
die.
didn't-
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
missing
Oh, how about that
some,
quarter spinning? That was like
Yeah.
a perfect take. We did that so
Oh, I
many
love
times.
I love when you say sweet.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice meeting you. Tell your gay friends I said bye.
I remember how many takes Anna had to do with that what to get the like that focus that just right, that push in.
Oh yeah,
It
right,
was,
right.
it was like had to be perfect.
What's Plumtree?
Actually,
It's a
it's
Canadian band.
$3 now to
Yeah,
take the
they
bus.
sing the Scott Pilgrim song
What?
called Scott Pilgrim, and that's where the character name came from. Brian based the character name off of
Really?
that
Yeah, the
song, I
Plum
believe,
Tree
which was
song.
written
Wow.
before he wrote
Yeah.
the graphic
This is
novel.
this is a great commentary for me. I'm learning.
That's cool. I didn't know
So
you
much.
didn't know that.
I'm
Oh yeah,
learning
so
about everything that I wasn't in because that's a lot.
the bus. You know, when the bus drives by, you see the Lucas Lee poster for Action
Yeah,
Doctor,
on the side.
the Lucas Lee film,
I didn't
on
know
the side of the bus. Yeah.
Remember shooting the scenes on the bus? It was just in the studio, and these guys had these big.
Had to kind of shake it.
Yeah, they were people were
Oh,
shaking
yeah,
the
right.
bus.
Bus
Like we
shaking.
weren't
Yeah,
actually
old
we
school.
weren't actually in on the road here.
Right. This scene we had to redo because of that woman's phone.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Talk about that was one of the hardest days of the shoot.
What happened?
No.
Oh, this
There was this
woman,
extra
female
thing, yeah.
background woman, her phone was like buzzing in her purse, and she didn't speak English very well, and
She kept trying, and she couldn't find her phone, and
she got kicked off the bus.
Yeah.
Oh
It
no!
was just a really sad, embarrassing moment.
no. And she kept just saying like, "I've got to find. I can't
She,
answer it. I
yeah,
can't
she was
find
flustered.
it."
freaked out.
Yeah, I know. It was-
I think we had to redo it because you and me were so sad afterwards. 'Cause Edgar said that scene is just
we were
falling
like
really flat.
"Oh."
Yeah.
Really?
I also had an
had to
awful
redo
cold
it.
that day, and I was like,
Oh, yeah, we both did.
We were both
Yeah,
sick.
we were both like-
so we were sick and we were sad, and we were just a
After
mess.
every take, we would wipe our
I know,
noses. That's so true. Oh, Kieran like flips a switch there on the oven, and it seems like it's like it turns off the laugh track.
Yeah, I know.
When
I
he
love
flips the switch,
that.
it like turns on, it kills
Yeah.
the laugh track. Pretty clever.
Angel today.
It's so,
This is great.
so jarring to hear
It's
this.
amazing.
Good.
I love.
So perfect.
What?
Hey, Jimmy.
Double standard.
The gay rule book. You got a problem with it? Stop. Pick it up with Liberace's ghost.
You're a monster.
Give me the bacon and go do your dirt while I watch the Lucas Lee
The
marathon.
Lucas Lee trailer's
Yeah,
coming up.
I
I'm
love
so
that.
excited for that. Oh,
That was one
man.
of the first things that we shot.
Yeah.
Kiss me, I'm dying.
Yeah.
So funny.
They make movies in Toronto?
Yes. Stalking him later.
Action Doctor.
Lucas Lee is not important to you right now. Get out.
What was the tagline for Action Doctor? You came up with it, didn't you?
I don't
The
know.
good news is you're going to live.
Oh, right.
The bad news is he's going to kill you.
Yeah. Oh, this is so good.
I love his voice.
I know.
He's fantastic here. This was one of the first things shot for the movie, wasn't
Yeah.
it? They did
Yeah.
that really early.
Did that
I remember we just kept watching it
Yeah,
over and over and over and just laughing.
He like walks up to the phone booth and kicks it
Yeah.
open with his bad leg. The leg he's been limping on.
So funny.
That phone booth doesn't actually exist. We put that there on
This
the
one?
street. Yeah.
It's cool that it goes into another circling phone booth.
There are no more phone booths.
Yeah,
So.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
him in a while.
Yeah.
It's hard to find phone booths these days.
Yeah.
I can't believe TCAT's coming.
Oh, the Katyanagi twins in the background there.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never
Floating
noticed
up there.
that.
It's the first time I heard T-Cat. I was like, did you say T-Cat? The Clash at Demon Head?
Clash of Demon Head.
To meet my parents. It's my birthday dinner.
I think that's a really bad idea.
So unhealthy shooting in a record store. You just walk around all day and find things you want to buy.
Yeah, right.
Did you buy anything?
I bought so many things. I walked away with a big shopping bag of stuff that I had no use for.
Yes, I'll buy this Monster Ballads compilation.
Oh no.
I love that
That's
moment.
such a cool effect.
So cool.
I've been there.
Have you? Aw.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking we should break up or
Oh,
whatever.
this makes me so sad.
Really?
Yeah. It's not gonna work out.
This was on green screen, right?
Was it? I don't remember doing that on green screen.
Was it? Oh no.
Are
The
we
next
just-
Maybe it was on
part-
black screen.
No, I
Black
think
screen.
like. Hold on, it's coming up.
Here.
When
there's
they do
another
like the
Lucas Lee
split
poster.
screen.
Yeah, I remember doing
I
this.
think
on
that was
Right
on.
here?
This was
black
on green
or
screen.
green
Yeah.
screen or something.
I love this song.
I love this
Yeah.
sequence.
Yeah, it's so great. It really shows your whole thought process.
Yeah, it really does.
You just get it. Yeah. He's okay.
You're good now.
So sad.
Oh man.
I love Johnny right there. He's just like a little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like a year younger than everyone.
Yeah,
Just wants to be a part of it so bad.
I love it. I love that it's young Neil and Steven Stills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You broke up with Knives?
Yeah, but don't worry. Maybe soon you'll meet my new girlfriend.
New. Okay. From here
Alice's wig looks really good right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Looks
I
like
know,
hair.
It's amazing.
What color is her hair, really? Because I...
Isn't she blonde?
Brown, isn't it brown?
Naturally?
Like dirty. It's a dirty
Like a- yeah,
blonde.
like a
or-
dark-
yeah.
I love Mark's face.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, we're rocking it out. This is
I love
good.
it.
Right there too.
He's like, give it to me.
Yeah.
This was my
great.
first day on set.
Oh, really?
This
Really?
scene.
Oh, really?
Wow.
That's amazing.
Were you nervous?
Yeah. Yeah, I was really nervous.
When you guys show up to work on the first day, do you know what you're going to do?
Not quite. I think you have I have an idea. But
Did you know?
It always changes.
Your first day?
No.
Like know what your choices are going to be.
Yeah, like how it's all going to...
Oh.
Like, do you feel confident? Like, I know what's going to happen?
I did with this character.
You did?
Yeah.
Because we're working with Edgar in the room, when I
Yeah.
came in and read with him,
I'm Neil.
I felt pretty strongly
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that he was cool
Yeah.
with what I had presented in there.
Right,
So
right.
levels. I mean,
Yeah.
was that going to be too big? Do you want to go up or down with it? That
Right.
was something, but
Right. Michael, I gotta say, this might be my favorite part of the movie. You're just so...
Wait, this part. Yeah.
You're so insecure.
I love that.
I love Kieran there. While
What
we
is
were
he
shooting this,
eating?
Kieran
What
ate
is that?
raw garlic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I
and
remember that.
he regretted it.
Yes, deeply regretted it.
But he hasn't been sick for 2 years.
nor visited by vampires.
I am heading up to Castellana
That's not very
to
funny.
stop in at your craft. Don't go. Will you man the hell up? You can get the second and a half base tonight. You think so? Well, if you strike out in the next hour, come find me at the castle.
If I strike out,
Okay, win. See you in 60.
See you in 60.
it's actually a really good garlic bread. Garlic bread is my favorite food. I could honestly eat it for every meal.
Was that
Or
warm
just eat it all
garlic
the time
bread?
without even stopping.
Is it warm?
I don't think probably not. I
don't think
really
it stayed
remember.
warm.
Yeah. They,
Love
I think
that.
They tried.
It wasn't Stay Warm garlic bread.
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wasn't that stay warm stuff?
Yeah, it goes like this.
That'd be a good brand name, Stay Warm.
Yeah.
A food that doesn't get cold
Yeah.
somehow.
I should mark
Someone should do
Organic.
that. Organic, Stay Warm. Never cool.
Never cool.
Never cool.
Maybe it's called Never Cool.
Who wrote this? Was this Beck?
It's Beck.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's Beck. I think it's so pretty.
Yeah, I'd love to
I
hear
know.
more of it.
Yeah.
The finished song.
No, but we hear it throughout the film.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, actually, yeah. The
It's
end
playing-
credit song has
yeah.
lyrics
Yeah.
on it.
Oh.
that
More
are
lyrics
beautiful.
than
Yeah.
just
What are the lyrics?
You gotta listen to the soundtrack.
I'll have to
It's
stick around for the
beautiful.
lyrics.
Wow.
Awesome.
He wrote a whole song.
Yeah, I've got the
really
soundtrack.
nice.
I haven't listened to it yet, but
Yeah.
You really think about
Yeah, I have it on my
Beck
iPod.
has written so much music.
I didn't get to meet him last night.
Was he there?
Was he
I don't
there?
know if he was there. Thought he was going to be.
This is Bill Hader's voice, by the way.
Yeah.
Breakup. He's been cutting his own hair ever since.
So long ago.
I remember doing that with you, just holding that.
Oh my god, yeah,
Position.
not blinking.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy.
It was.
It was a mutual
Oh yeah, was someone doing this live on set?
Reading the lines. It was Bacall,
Yeah,
I think.
Bacall,
Yeah.
yeah.
She dumped him. It was brutal.
What was her name?
She was Nat when I knew her, but she stopped liking that name. and she stopped liking me.
Your hair's cute. I like it long.
But it'd be cuter short.
I love that line. So
I laugh every time you say that.
Why are you wearing that hat?
I thought we could go for a walk.
Tell me we didn't.
2 X's there.
Oh,
Clever.
there's so many of those. Those little things.
The second X. I love the one where you see the 4 when we're walking into
With
the
the
club. and it's-
pedestrian
Right.
crosses? Oh, no. Oh, the,
when we're walking into the
right,
glass
in the
thing,
warehouse.
shows
In the
up.
Glass
warehouse.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do drugs all the time.
This was the first set of night shoots, right?
Yeah. We
Oh,
did
yeah.
nights for
It's
a
freezing
while.
cold.
Oh, this was so insanely cold.
So cold.
What is this place?
Did you guys have long underwear on?
They put some in the room, I
There
think,
were
but I
those
don't think I put
thermal-
them
Never
on.
wear
pants.
those. I know. And then I always regret it halfway through the night.
But I do have hot shots in my pockets there that I'm like squeezing tightly.
This is the X-Men castle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
Casa Loma, it's real.
Professor Xavier's school.
Number 2.
Evans was so much fun.
He was.
Look at his eyebrows.
The music,
I know.
rhythmic jokes.
Oh, there's the skateboard logo on the bottom of the
Yeah.
skateboard.
Yep.
Oh man, we gotta go.
Why?
I used to date
It's as if I've never seen this movie.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, I love that when he says action.
Oh my God,
Oh my
yeah.
God, that's so.
Apparently,
good.
that's the guy who directed the movie 32 Short Films about Glenn Gould.
Right.
ninth grade. We had drama. Actually,
Personal favorite. He actually brought me a copy of it.
Oh, that's
'cause
awesome.
it's
It's hard to
print.
find. Do you have
Yeah.
a copy?
Yeah.
Can we watch it?
Yeah, absolutely. We can watch it right now and do the commentary for that.
He's famous and he talked to me.
The only thing keeping me and her apart is the 2 minutes it's gonna take to kick your ass.
Can I have your autograph, please?
The sound is amazing in this movie.
I know.
My grandmother sang for the Queen at Casa Loma
Really?
years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
My mother told me that while we were shooting there.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. It's kind of cool, right? That effect really is incredible to me. It looks like it was really me.
I thought it was. It
No,
was.
falling down. Oh, God. Riley did it like
No,
8 times.
Yeah.
And they used
He
the
was
first take.
incredible.
It's great.
Really?
No, I just threw that in just to
Just to make it a tragic story.
spice it up. Yeah. He broke his nose on the 8th take, and they went with the first.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, I love this part.
I'm not done with
It's Ruben.
Looks like you're seeing double.
I just remember doing the first rehearsals for all this stuff and like crying with laughter of all like doing the lines of all this stuff. Just like couldn't even get through it.
That is really
Oh,
funny.
that's cool. There's Max White.
Oh, yeah, right to the right of Ruben there.
What can I say?
That guy.
He trained us.
I loved Max.
Max.
This is probably the fight, Michael. If this was really me, I would have given up. The Sacha one, I would have just been. But this one, I would have.
This is
I had
almost where
this one, I would have had enough
This is where
time to
you
get out
got
of
hit
there.
over the head with the
Oh my God.
skateboard
That's
that
really you
didn't
doing
break.
that.
Many times. It hurt so much. This is
amazing.
This was all really hard. This is the first fight we shot. So all of a sudden, we were like, it got to this point, and we were like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
And there's no like, it's not like they like mentally prepped me.
Right.
We're like,
Just threw
okay, you
you
ready?
in.
You're gonna do this now. They were just like, here we go. Let's set up and go into it.
You had a helmet on underneath the
Yeah,
hat,
right
right?
here, this skateboard over my head. So
What did that feel like?
very pain. That I think the final take of it is not real. I think it was a CGI skateboard because we did it like 4 times and the skateboard wouldn't break. It
Oh
just
my
knocked me to my
God.
knees like 4 times.
I did something
so
where the
much.
guy was supposed to go through a window, and the window didn't break.
Oh,
Oh no, really?
Man.
That's like an American movie.
Yeah.
And he's trying to put his head through
Oh,
the
I
cupboard.
know.
Oh my
that
God.
scene
I was like, oh, I'm so sorry,
so
man.
painful.
That's right.
over and over.
Oh.
You're needed back on set.
I love when Chris says that's hilarious when he's looking at his
know.
text.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
funny.
What is that?
That is hilarious.
What is that moment? It's just amazing, beautiful, perfect moment.
Got a text from his friend.
Was that an ad lib or was that? I wonder. It was scripted.
I don't
I don't
know.
remember
think
if that's something
they-
that came up during rehearsals.
In rehearsal, yeah.
I think so.
This is funny.
You could just show that moment right there as the entire trailer.
Right here, you see the
slow-mo
CN
running.
Tower. Mm-hmm. When
Yeah.
when the backdrop rips away, you see the CN Tower.
Prepare to feel the wrath of the League of Evil Exes.
League of Evil
I like his voice kind of goes down in pitch
Don't know about the League?
as he starts to explain it. I mean, up in pitch.
7
What?
evil exes coming to kill you, controlling the future of Ramona's love life.
No.
Oh, well, hey, listen, don't worry about it.
Normal voice.
I love that.
I love
little
that.
dance.
Yeah, I know that little dance.
Wow, he has more veins in his neck than anyone I've ever met.
That's a police squad homage, this finger thing.
Oh,
Do you know that?
yes,
that,
of course.
The Leslie Nielsen move?
On that rail?
It's called a grind, bro.
So can you do a grindy thing now?
I Are you serious? There are like 200 steps and the rails are garbage.
Well, hey, if it's too hardcore.
You really think you can goad me into doing a trick like that?
There are girls watching.
I love this
I know.
flick of his eye. Like,
Yeah.
One beat of recognition that they're girls
power.
there.
It's enough.
Boom, boom.
Big fan.
Why wouldn't you be?
He cracks his neck a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
tough guys do that.
Yeah.
It's like a. Gotta be ready.
Yeah.
And that "Why Wouldn't You Be" was based on someone, right? Somebody said that to Edgar or somebody. Like, I can't remember who it was. Some
musician.
celebrity or musician or something was like,
Said what?
"Why wouldn't you be?" When
About
you,
what?
when you said I'm a big fan.
Why
Why wouldn't you be?
Oh my god.
Why wouldn't you be?
Oh yeah, I said that.
That's a lot of kilometers.
When I first met him.
Boom.
Wow. He totally bailed. Ah, I didn't get his autograph.
We tried shooting an alternate version of this moment where the coins, when Chris Evans explodes, the coins float towards me and go into my chest.
Oh,
What? Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like that was going to be something that happened in the movie, that the coins like flow into me, like in a video game. So we shot it where I'm just like standing there and I'm kind of like self-conscious about it, looking at Wallace like, oh, this is embarrassing.
that would be interesting.
Right.
I love the
been
magnets on
interesting.
this.
I know.
Was this in the script or was this you or Edgar?
That was, we found that on the, on the day, I
That's
think.
great.
That's an infinity sign. Everyone who may not get that joke.
What phone number is that?
7 little kisses.
Let's call it.
Yeah, that is,
Anybody
I
have
love
a
that it's
phone?
not
New York.
555.
2 and 2 is New York.
Yeah.
It's so nice to not see a 555 phone number in a movie.
I
Right.
know.
It's like, that's very high class.
Well, Universal bought a phone line number just for this movie to use.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried calling phone numbers that you see in movies or TV?
Love, Scott. I wasn't trying to trick you.
I don't think
I've
so.
never done that. I kind of want
Not
to
enough.
now.
I'm
sure there are many people
See
who
what
have.
happens.
the girl of your dreams, then you have to let her know.
I love your face in this scene, in this right this part. You start building
Be with her. It's your destiny.
with the music.
Well, it's motivation. So,
I love the music, how to like swell up and then just
Yeah.
cut out.
Yeah.
It's so great.
You're feeling that's for you, guy.
I think we're being too complimentary of this movie.
Let's
We should be
start looking
really,
for flaws.
let's be hard on this thing.
been a while. Brie Larson.
Brie.
Terrible performance. Miscast. She did the best she could do. Miscast.
Movie
Let's
really
be
hits the
honest.
brakes here.
Miscast. Michael, hate to say it, every scene you're in with her sags. Not your best work. Not your fault. Brie Larson's fault.
It's like jumping into a lifeboat with a hole in it.
Yeah. What could you do?
What could you do but sink?
Oh, I love this.
The scenes with her look terrible. Bill Pope's worst camera work. Edgar Wright's almost out of control with his direction. It's just like a weird, terrible part of the movie. It's like a bathroom break.
Everything does suck. Or does it?
Oh, I love your T-shirt there. Is this SARS?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Knives. What's that?
Is that really just for SARS? Is it an acronym for something?
No, it's just
No.
SARS. It's just, I think it's from the graphic novels.
Did someone really jump through that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Chris Mark.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I remember that day.
I was so scared every time he did it. I was so afraid he was going to.
Yeah. But
hit
he
his
made
foot
it
or
through
something.
every single time.
Look at those X's.
In my mind, I
There's
just
a
picture his like
pedestrian
his toes getting
crossing.
hooked on the window frame and like so that he
Right.
can't fly through.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
I kept picturing that.
horrible.
Yeah.
Michael, I love this moment because he just like, it's just not now.
Oh, come on. I'm so happy that this scene is in the movie.
I'm so happy her line about the rain check made it
Oh, I
into the
love
movie.
that line.
It's so great.
I like her accent that she throws in.
I know.
There we go.
That's great.
But I just cashed my last rain check.
What's that from?
My brain.
I'm really not up for this, whatever it is.
Okay, little chicken. I'll see you later. But you won't see me. Because next time, I'll be deadly serious next time. Never mind.
She has the most, packs the most venom.
Yeah.
She was the ex most,
The most bitter?
most bitter, I think, and hurt.
Yeah.
Hate felt.
I didn't do anything. It's everyone else that's crazy. Look,
Did you buy that jacket, Michael?
I have it.
You have it, right?
Yeah, it's hanging in my closet.
Did you have another one that looked just like it that you
I did,
wore all
yeah.
the time in Toronto?
Yeah, I bought a
Yeah.
jacket at Kensington
At
Market.
Kensington Market, right.
It was
They gave
exactly
me one
like
too.
that. Really?
Well,
great.
because it was based on mine,
yeah.
it was kind of like a finder's fee.
That's great.
At you.
Is there anywhere you don't work?
They're called jobs. Something a ball like you would know anything
I
about.
love this.
And by
I
the way,
know.
I can't believe you asked Ramona out after I specifically told you not to do that.
How are you doing that with your mouth?
Never.
That's awesome.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Can I get a caramel macchiato?
You know what? Maybe it's high time you took a look in the mirror before you wreak havoc on another girl.
Me? Wreak havoc?
And speaking of which, I hear the girl that kicked your heart in the ass is walking the streets of Toronto again.
So I can just get my coffee over here?
Sorry, that got a little crazy last night.
Yeah, you kind of disappeared.
Yeah, I do that.
This music.
Listen, I know I can be hard.
I love it.
I know, it's great. I totally understand if you don't want to hang out anymore.
No, I want to hang. It's, the whole evil ex-boyfriend thing.
Exes.
It's no biggie. And I know it's early, but I don't think anything can get in the way of how I shit.
That is the best.
One of my favorites.
Breeze walk is great.
I know.
Maybe.
I love that you hear like a snake hissing
Yeah.
here.
She's got snakes on her earrings.
Yeah, totally.
Your hair's
Yeah, all her jewelry had stuff like that on it.
I think it's subpar, but you know how I feel about her and her performance.
You're jealous.
I'm allowed.
You left me for that cocky pretty boy.
You haven't even seen him.
I know, you left me
Like
for
Jessica
someone
Rabbit.
Yeah. Brie, I'm just kidding.
I know.
Palace. You should sew.
We all love Brie.
So funny. We showed up at the table read, and we both had a voice.
Sew on the list.
Yeah. We hadn't. Didn't know it. Changed our voices a little bit for the
Yeah.
characters.
Infinite Sadness. That's the name of the
Book
third
3.
book.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She wanted to move to Montreal because she missed her best
Do you remember what you're drinking, Mary?
This guy, Todd.
Later, they were sleeping together, I guess.
I don't remember. I think it was coffee.
I think mine was hot water.
I think mine was coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
Having the past come back to
Was it second cup coffee?
Probably not.
Think about it.
That's Stargrazer's coffee.
Yeah.
Faces right now.
Cha-ching, gift certificate.
Are you gay?
I couldn't stop thinking about my stupid ex-girlfriend.
Is that the humor?
I love it.
That's so fun.
Some pretty good walking.
I
Did
know.
they make this bed bigger?
No.
You all
Same
fit in
size.
there?
Oh, actually, Kier on the end might be not actually on the bed.
Right.
He's on apple boxes.
From this moment on, I will think of Envy Adams no more.
I have distressing news.
Is the news that we suck? Because I really don't think I can take it.
No. Clash of Demon Head are doing a secret show tomorrow night, and Envy asked us to open for them.
I think that's the only shot that you actually see Tennessee's arm,
Oh, right.
bandaged arm,
Oh,
because
yeah.
she's supposed to have a robotic arm,
Yeah.
Oh.
Bionic arm.
bionic arm, yeah.
All our shows are.
And you barely see it.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of talk about how much she'd show. And
Right. It was a big deal.
Ellen, you're amazing here.
I know.
This is insane.
Oh, like that face.
Sad.
I know it
I love
plays
that.
so funny,
That's
but
when
I
you gain a
almost it
Triforce
almost
sound,
like
isn't it?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. You're talking about something important. I was talking about video games.
No, what are you talking
That
about?
sound is when you gain
what?
when you it's Zelda. It's when you either level pass a level or,
yeah,
or
yeah.
get a piece of the
Really?
Triforce.
When it zoomed in on Ellen?
Yeah.
That organ?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
No way.
I think so.
Oh, that's cool.
Shoppers Drug Mart wouldn't let us use their store there.
oh yeah.
Remember?
I can't
To
believe
build
that.
it. I know.
Look at the duck. I love that.
the way it bounces.
I know.
You're on a tear, Ellen.
Best part.
You're mad in
I
this
know.
part.
This whole
This is
scene
great.
is fantastic. I love
Your
it.
poor friend.
I love when
What
you're
about poor
rinsing.
me?
This is
Look at her. She's just like
that foot.
Yeah.
she's so patient with you, your friend.
Yeah, she's great.
This is so confusing for her.
Ramona
What's
Flower
happening?
stole my Scott. But I
Remember I asked for a fish in my room? You don't actually get to see it. There's one of those, like, the fighting fish It's on the shelf. You don't see the fish, but we did have it in the room.
The G-Man logo there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Love the white sound.
Yeah. I love the
Energy.
camera shaking.
Mm-hmm.
Just subtle shaking.
That's hilarious.
Merch the back, so. Okay, bar now.
There's Brian Lee O'Malley on the left.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh.
Hope.
Is that Hope?
And
Yeah.
Hope.
And Hope.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you?
That's so crazy how they rebuilt Lee's palace.
They just did such an amazing job. It was insane.
Yeah.
That was really, really fun.
Yeah.
All the stuff we did
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
was so much
It
fun.
was.
I think it was the
Bathroom
best stuff
stuff.
I did in Lee's Palace.
Oh, you're fantastic.
My best work is definitely Lee's Palace.
Brian again.
Hope's back.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott.
What the hell?
I love that.
Mary and I had this moment actually at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Where we both
It was weird.
Yeah, we both walked out of the stall at the same time.
Oh, really?
And
That's
looked
funny.
at each other in the mirror.
And there's this sort of Ramona and Knives
It was
moment where
weird. We're like, oh, hey.
I'm like, hey, Mary.
We shot something where I went to the bathroom and seen Nega Scott in the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
I saw you shoot that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there used to be kind of these foreshadowings
The
of
Nega
Nega
Scott stuff, I know.
Yeah.
I got kind of taken out. I love this song so
So
much.
amazing.
Oh, I never noticed that red. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Todd. I know. You know? Oh no.
Hello again.
This is really Bree singing.
Yeah.
So everybody
So
knows.
good.
Yeah,
great.
she's awesome.
Such a catchy song.
I know. I don't know how many times I heard it throughout shooting this, and I never got sick of it. I'm still not sick of it. And
Brandon-
every time it's on
I
screen,
played it a million times, and I'm not sick of it.
Yeah.
I got sick of it the last time we heard it, and now I'm sick of it.
You're still sick of it?
I'm sick of it from now on, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Forever.
That's a wig, too.
Yep.
There were a lot of
Look at
wigs
blue
on
hair.
this movie.
I like
very
Bree's
wiggy.
dance moves.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of prances around like
Yeah.
like a
Sultry.
like
Didn't
a
she have
giraffe.
to put Vaseline on her legs to get those shoes
Yeah,
on?
she
my
did.
God.
She had to lube up her legs.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't realize anyone else did that.
It's been a smelly situation.
Smelly.
You should see him live. They're much better live.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Ugh.
It's her greeting.
Stutter.
Mark. Fist
Mark
bump
looks
there.
like a Wolverine right there in that shot.
What's so funny?
This was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we kept cracking up.
Yeah.
I know.
Aubrey.
So hard.
Yeah, with Aubrey's stuff.
The
that
New
was,
York
that was
line.
hard to keep a straight
Oh
face.
yeah.
It's one of the few scenes that we got to like run through all the dialogue
Right.
straight through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really something I can put into words. Envy. I read your blog. So,
They always laugh if they catch their heads turning back.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
before, and that was great.
Perfect.
cute couple, you know. Suit each other. You're my role model, Envy. Ramona, I like your outfit. Affordable.
Oof.
Envy, I was just gonna say, did you get those
Ouch.
jeans in New York? I'm talking to Ramona right now. Ramona lived in New York. Oh, did she?
That line.
I was just there. Played the Chaos Theater for Gideon. You know him.
I love this music.
I've kissed the lips that kiss you.
Oh, I remember shooting that.
Oh my god, your
best.
face is incredible
I
there.
know.
Look at the highlights on the ground.
I
It's
know.
awesome.
It's so cool.
I'm a rock star.
This is possibly one of my favorite lines
That's
in the
mine
movie.
too. This is amazing.
It's a big deal.
This scene has so many great lines, just like one after the other.
I remember Edgar showed me Johnny Simmons' audition tape with him saying that line.
Yeah.
And we watched it so many times
Did
together.
he do it that way in the audition?
Yeah, oh yeah, he does
oh my
it just like
God.
that.
Oh, that's a surefire. Hire that guy.
Cocky cock! You'll pay for your crimes against humanity!
I actually got like a light contraption, like Christmas lights on my hand that they built more of that light
Oh
into
yeah,
it in post.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
D battery on my around
Right,
my
right.
armband to hide it.
I want this music.
did you know that your eyes were gonna glow? Like
I didn't.
That,
Somehow
Brandon?
I didn't realize that was gonna happen.
Was that even? I don't remember ever hearing that.
Me
that your
either.
eyes were
I don't know.
gonna
If
glow.
it's I can't remember if it's in the book or not. This couch thing was added too because we kept trying to. How am I gonna get over the couch? Step
Yeah.
over it, levitate over it, and then like,
Oh, yeah.
let's just move it out of the way.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anyone can be vegan.
And a comb here for my hair.
Ovo-lacto-vegetarian, maybe.
Got the number 3 on your shirt.
Partake not in the meat, nor the breast milk, nor the ovum of any creature with a face.
Short answer, being vegan just makes you better than most people.
Bingo.
Hey man, question? I always wondered, how does not eating dairy products
Are you
give
vegan,
psychic
Jason?
powers?
Okay.
Are you offended by this?
You know,
No.
it's only 50% of your brain.
No,
That's because you have
It's funny.
I think it's awesome. It's true.
Go ahead and get snippy, baby. If you knew the
It's
science,
true?
I hate
maybe
some
understand
vegans.
what you're saying.
Do you have powers?
Nope. Oh no. I
okay.
can't do anything like this.
If I peed my pants, would you pretend I just got wet from the rain?
It's not raining.
Oh. Then why don't you give me the cliff notes on how and why you ended up dating this a-hole?
Staring at each
Yeah, I
other.
just noticed that too. Just staring at each other.
Having a little
Marveling
moment.
in the beauty of one of those
Passion.
faces.
I was only dating Lucas until the minute Todd walked by. Guess that's not very nice, but I used to be kind of like that.
We hated everyone. We wrecked stuff. Nobody cared.
Mary, I
That
picture
sounds
you wrecking
sad,
stuff.
but-
Yeah.
I picture you like running around with a baseball bat. You and
wrecking
Brandon just like
stuff.
running around beating up.
I really wanted to shoot
Punching
the
everything.
punching the moon scene, but alas,
Yeah.
no budget for it.
You've never been the dumpy?
Look, I've dabbled in being a bitch. It's part of the reason I moved here. It's funny. Some people really like laugh at that line. I dabbled in being a being a bitch. Like they find that line like really like a.
It's a good line.
I never realized it was funny.
Tom Cruise.
I know. He
Tom
he
Cruise
loved
loves that
line.
line.
Yeah.
What?
Not to brag.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Edgar showed him.
I showed him some
stuff
clips.
from
He's seen the movie.
I don't know if
just
it's
clips.
just clips or
How?
scenes or portions.
Where? When?
Edgar had a meeting with
Edgar
him.
had, yeah, that's right. About Mission Impossible 4.
Yeah, I
maybe?
think so.
Oh, that's my favorite part, Brandon.
Oh yeah. That's the best moment.
Yeah.
That's
I
how I
love Brie back there too. Like she's just like, what is he talking about?
Just.
That's how I dust, I guess. Just.
It's so good that moment, Brandon. All that stuff is so
I know.
funny.
It's so funny.
Thank you to Michael Bacall and Edgar Wright for writing it.
Yeah.
I look back in the book and it's not because like I can't remember, was that in the thing or was it the script? That was the screenplay part of the
Oh yeah.
Dusts.
Scott, we're gonna go to Pizza for a slice. Call us when you're done.
Oh, he'll be done real soon.
Isn't it cool to listen to this movie in headphones? You hear
You
so
hear
much.
different things. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
different
great.
things pop out.
It's a
recommend
it's a
it.
real headphone movie.
If you're watching this, if you're listening to the commentary right now, try it with headphones.
Can we hum along to the bass line? That's not allowed either.
I don't think
I
so.
just stopped myself.
I know. I know. That's why I thought of it.
I love how you pull up the pick from your.
Yeah, that was just I was like, where would I have my pick? Oh,
Yeah.
in my armband. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if anybody realized what was happening there or not. I just looked like I'm doing a
Oh, I
strange
did.
movement.
I did.
See my reflection? That's crazy how they're doing that.
Yeah.
The double
yeah.
vision or whatever that is. Can't believe I never noticed that either.
Do you still play, Brandon?
I haven't really.
I love the wind blowing the plastic cups around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice this movie like takes kind of normal looking landscapes and then turns them into like epic looking places, you know what I mean? Like those are just plastic cups, but it looks
Yeah.
so amazing.
Okay,
I
something.
love this part.
Remember when we shot this scene
Yes.
in the
walk through the
room? There was a
door.
bird
Yes.
in the stage
What?
that fell. All of a
Right.
sudden, a dead bird fell and landed on the table.
Right before we did that,
It seemed like such a bad
you
omen.
crashing through the table.
Right. It was very, very.
And there was a dead cat
Scary.
another day.
Oh my god.
On
that
set?
dead cat was
Like
insane.
frightening.
That dead cat was one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
Saw it?
Yes.
Was it in rigor mortis?
It had been there for, I think, years.
Oh my god.
What?
Yes, it was like mummified.
Decomposed?
It was mummified. It was
Uh.
crazy. It was so scary.
About pouring it in that cup. You know, in my mind's eye or whatever.
What are you talking about?
You just drank half and half, baby.
Oh yeah.
Here comes the
Oh my
madness.
This
god.
is the
Here we go.
madness. It's being brought.
I love how they're just using their hands.
I know.
That's their special vegan power.
It's Bullroar. No vegan diet, no vegan powers. But it's only my first offense, so don't I get 3 strikes? I mean, take it.
At 12:27 a.m. on February 1st, you knowingly ingested gelato.
Gelato isn't vegan.
It's milk and eggs, bitch. On April 4th, 7:30 p.m., you partook a plate of chicken parmesan.
Chicken isn't vegan?
That looks great.
It's funny that it's a green light. For if you follow comics.
It looks so sad.
I know.
Your hair.
Little wet cat.
Hair.
Terrible.
Is that your real hair, or is that?
No, it's the wig. It's a wig.
But is it any of it animated too? It looked like very
Well,
cartoony there.
It might have been
Yeah.
at that point.
It looked like it.
What would you headbutt? Like, what would were those quarters added later? Like, what?
Did I headbutt anything?
I did a reaction going back, which you don't see
Yeah.
because you just hit me while I'm still forward.
Right.
I think you just did the headbutt.
Did I headbutt one of those pads where it set off a
Oh,
light
yeah.
bulb? Maybe.
Yeah.
Or was I just headbutting nothing? I can't
You might
remember.
have headbutted a pad.
Yeah.
Were the quarters really there or no?
No.
No
coins.
quarters.
No.
Coins.
Or coins. Well, they wouldn't be quarters to be.
Right.
Loonies and toonies. and
My heart in the ass.
Canadian quarters.
Guess we're even. Natalie.
Natalie. No one calls me that anymore.
Maybe they should.
I think you guys should end up together.
Let's get out of here.
I want to see the backstory.
That'd be amazing.
The movie would just end right there.
Yeah. Hey, work it out.
For the record, I am so pissed off for you right now.
Shut the f Julie.
That was going to be
that was going to be a real...
The one F word.
The one...
After party, right?
I'm not sure there's going to be much.
They had to lose it, though, because I say cocky cock.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, I don't think they could have both.
Choose your battles.
It's a silly trade-off.
And we lost all the smoking bits.
Oh,
the black bars.
I totally
over the
forgot.
cigarettes.
I totally
know.
forgot about
I guess
that.
you don't really miss it. I mean, because... I mean, it's...
You guys would smoke?
I smoked in the park scene.
Right. And there was a black bar covering her cigarette.
Yeah. And that whole dialogue about how smoking is evil.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that.
I always think that's my phone going off in that scene. I always like have a moment of dread.
But I'm hard ass?
If it makes you feel any better, you're the nicest guy I've dated.
Wait, is that good?
It's what I need right now.
But not later?
Scott, I don't have all the answers, okay? I just like to try.
I don't know if this is like a Pavlovian thing, but always at this moment in the movie I have to pee. Like I have to always run to the bathroom. I always have this sensation that I'm feeling right now, which is I have to run to the bathroom.
Is it because it said about to explode?
Oh, maybe. Could be. Could be. Good one, Darren Brown.
Darren Brown, right?
I broke up with her.
And was she cool with that?
Knives is with young Neil now. She's totally cool with it.
Your face here.
Allison's face is good
Yeah.
as well in
Yeah.
this moment.
Oh,
You really
that's
see
so sad.
the true story.
High school. She had freckles.
That's it.
Yeah, I know. It's so subtle, but it's
So
so
hurt.
great.
That's really the whole story.
Everyone's got a lot of emotion in them. You know?
Yeah.
Purple suited dude, and I had to fight 96 guys to get to him. He was flying and shooting lightning bolts from his eyes, okay? And I kicked him so hard that he saw the curvature of the earth.
That's real, right? It's in the comic books.
Well,
That's
now
how
you
you.
are being a total ass. Welcome to the
Isn't that
Oh,
how you?
what-
Because you date. Because Scott dates Kim Pine.
Yeah.
Oh, the
And
dating,
you
the
have
two
to-
of them
yeah.
dating. Is the story I'm telling there
Isn't
in
it?
the graphic?
Isn't
Oh,
it?
that he had to do all that? I don't
You
think
did that. You had to save her.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
I remember
know
the
that.
curvature of
Yeah.
the Earth line in there.
Didn't you see Nega Scott in that at some
Oh,
point?
yeah.
In your reflection
In
in
the
the bar?
reflection in the mirror, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know who I am or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Know me.
What is she talking about?
This sequence took so long to shoot. They kept putting us upstairs in that little green room.
I know.
And it was so
Green room.
hot and.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Everyone
Stuffy.
hated me because I played
Poker
that chimp
and-
attack.
You what?
I played that chimp attack 911 call.
Oh yes, the chimp attack. Oh my god, that was
Everyone
horrible.
hated
Oh,
I didn't-
the face
so
off, the face
disturbing.
ripping off.
Yeah, the 911 call. I had heard it the night before, and I was like, "You guys got to hear this."
I know. Oh.
And it was so upsetting to people. It never even occurred to me that it would upset people. I felt so bad. There was a really weird vibe coming towards me for the rest of the day. Everyone
Was it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Like, why would you
Yeah,
play
I just
that?
did. I thought everyone was interested in that stuff.
I want to hear that.
I can't help but listen to that stuff.
Do you seek out the crazy stuff?
I do. If I hear about something, I have to find it.
Like, what's something you've
Oh my god!
sought out
Jason,
recently?
I've seen the worst things
Like
you could
what?
ever imagine.
Really?
I've seen
God.
the worst things.
Really?
Things you can't unsee.
Does it haunt you?
Yes, I really wish I hadn't seen a lot
Yeah,
of
no,
nightmares
I
and
can't
that.
see
No,
that
but
stuff.
I can't forget.
That's so cool with the belt.
It was
That's
fun.
How it turned out.
That was such fun.
She used
choreography.
like ribbon.
ribbon.
Right?
Yeah, it was like ribbon.
Is-
like
I remember.
rhythmic
Yeah, it was
gymnastics.
bright. It was a
Marching
bright pink
band.
ribbon.
There was that girl. I can't.
And then
what's the
she
girl's
went
name?
into gymnastics.
Who's that?
Well, that hammer was really light, wasn't it?
There were several different weights. So it was like every different shot was like a different weighted hammer.
You're a badass with that thing.
I know.
thank you.
In the
So
books,
good.
in the books, when you Ramona pulls out the hammer, it says +2 for girls.
Uh huh.
And I wish they would have put that one in there. I like that
Right.
little side.
When
It's a great kick.
I know.
when we were filming this Chris Mark, one of the male stuntmen was dressed up as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went into the bathroom and he was standing at the urinal. I was like, "What is happening? What?"
Mary, I had no idea.
It's so scary.
Oh, well, one of the wardrobe assistants, I guess, was really close with him, and they had like a banter
Oh, yeah.
going on, and she thought I was him from behind, and came up and spanked me.
Oh my god.
Like really hard.
I remember that.
She was, and I turned around and she said, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry."
That's funny.
This is so cool. The puppeteering.
Oh, that was fun. This whole fight was so fun. Did I hurt you? And I was puppeteering you.
No, I don't remember
I
that.
love this
I
moment
always
where
felt
you're
like
kind
I
of
was
like
being
getting
rough.
ready or circling with his fists.
Yeah.
All right.
When we rehearsed this, there was a lot more.
There was
like
some
you
crazy
used to
wire
flip
work
me
going
over your
on.
shoulders
Yeah,
and-
flipping you over my back, and
This journey. Some sooner than others.
I love this stuff where you guys are actually talking in slow motion for real.
I look like I'm completely drunk in these next couple of lines.
It's so funny. Yeah, I've seen you like that, Mary.
It's really unprofessional.
Couple G&Ts.
You'll never be able to do this.
All the girls in the audience erupt.
Yes!
Yeah, girls! Nothing like a little sexism. I can say sexist jokes. I'm sexist.
Maybe you could just. I love how you get drunk immediately.
Yeah.
You probably haven't eaten anything all day.
Right, probably. That's probably
Except garlic bread.
Yeah.
Scott's breath smells like gin and garlic.
G&G.
G&G. They used to have everybody reacting after that line, going like, me? Huh? Like, or like,
oh, really?
Everybody, all the extras would like,
lift
their hands up or something.
Oh, yeah, right,
Missed
right.
the part where I saved your ass. How could I? I feel like we just washed our sexy laundry in public. Dirty laundry, you're drunk.
Can't believe I didn't poke my eye out with that stir stick.
Stir stick. Is that what it's called? A stir stick?
I think so.
That's awesome.
Right, stir stick.
I never knew.
It was cool at that part. I think I forgot to wear my purse for one of the shots. So there's a shot when I'm walking away where it looks like my purse falls off.
Oh.
And I think they must have done that in post because, yeah, they just to match it up.
Oh. That's care.
Is that laminated?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's hardcore.
Wow. But how did she do that?
Yeah.
That's how she rolls.
I like the writing here. Blonde. Or bleached.
Yeah, same
Same
face.
face.
Tricky.
In brackets.
Tricky.
Ramona dated twins.
At the same time?
You know what? I don't know and I don't want to know.
Good. Because you know how I feel about girls blocking the road.
So you did all these in the beginning of the movie. It must have been crazy in 2 weeks to basically play the entire, for lack of a better word, arc of your character, like in 2 weeks. Like you had to play Scott in the beginning and Scott kind of at the end.
Yeah, right, right.
In 2 weeks.
It was tricky to match the hair. That's all I remember.
Allison looks cute right there.
She does.
She looks great. I love that jacket she's wearing.
Yeah,
There's a little
the
apples
buttons are
for
apples.
Yeah. Well,
I have that jacket in black.
I probably would have dated her in high school.
She always wore the things that me personally I would want to wear. Like I would walk on set and be like, Allison, you look so adorable.
This set was amazing.
Yeah. You just sounded like knives.
Amazing.
That was amazing.
Did you speak to Ramona then?
What? No? I haven't seen her since the other night.
Oh. She's totally here. Scott? Not that I care. You should go talk to her before she's gone.
Thanks, Kim.
And I really don't care.
That face when you turn around and biting your
Loving the
Jason.
the gum chew.
In my mind, we've just spent the night together. Is that all right with you, Mary?
Sure.
That's my
I'll go with
motivation.
That is so cool. Oh.
In my mind, we spent the night together, and I'm wearing your underwear.
Weren't you really?
Yeah, I was wearing red. I was wearing red silk underwear.
Method.
Women's.
These guys are awesome.
And you were wearing my perfume.
I wore your perfume every day. I wanted to own you. I wanted to smell like you and wear your underwear.
Own you.
I mean, we can do this, right?
Right.
Scott?
I will say, it always felt like a letdown putting back on my own underwear at the end of the day, because women's underwear is so much, like, just more forgiving and just softer and like.
Why don't you just wear it all the time? You don't have to wear guys' underwear.
That's true.
Do what you
I
want.
don't.
We are Sex Babab, and we're here to make you think about death and get sad and stuff. This is the beginning of
That's puppy.
Yeah, that's. They just like had that at the beginning of the Beck recording.
Right.
That was a choice they made, and Nigel wanted to keep it. I like it. Remember the
Love
gigantic fans?
Michael's playing in this scene.
Yeah.
I know.
Really getting into it.
Do you remember those like 10 feet high fans that they were blowing us
That was
with?
kind of
Ritter
painful.
fans?
Yeah, it was. They were so. What are they called?
Ritter fans?
Yeah.
I don't know why. But
And there was those big balloons hanging
yeah.
in it. For eyeline.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so hard
That's
to keep your
really us
eyes
doing
open.
that too.
Flips are so
the
crazy.
Flips?
Yeah,
the flips are so cool.
That's me and Mark really doing those flips.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Let's just break up now and get it over with. We screwed the pooch in front of Gideon Graves. We're done.
Gideon's here?
Where? That geeky guy next to your girlfriend.
That's Gideon.
Originally, it was that sexy guy, but
Yeah. That sexy guy.
that sexy guy. God, these songs are all so fun to listen to.
So good.
What's he saying right there?
Threshold.
He's just saying.
My
just saying
threshold.
my threshold.
Reaching my threshold. Yeah.
Oh.
So they weren't. Those two creatures weren't actually there when we were shooting.
Really?
They did them in post production.
Oh wow.
I like this part, Michael. Your eyes, they're green.
Yeah, it's cool. isn't
Yeah,
it?
I love that. I'm jealous.
It's like you're that
envy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's controlling the beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Michael Bacall was the beast. Third time he shows up in the movie. Little known fact.
What was that?
Michael Bacall is the beast.
Was the Yeti?
We're out.
What are you doing?
Getting a life.
What's this song? It's so pretty.
Broken social scene.
Yeah.
Grace came to see your show.
I have to. Ramona! I need to tell you something.
Yeah, I have something I have to tell you too.
Great, listen, I know you play mysterious and aloof just to avoid getting hurt. And I know you have reasons for not wanting to talk about your past, and
That was
I
all
want you to
fake
know I don't
stuff.
care about any of that stuff.
Yeah, because this was towards
Because I'm lesbians.
This is like August.
Yeah.
What?
I really, really mean it.
Oh, okay.
It's your turn. What did you want to tell me?
That we have to break up.
What?
It's Gideon.
I love the music coming from the car.
I can't help myself around him.
That's the bad news. The good news is that I'm officially loving the sex bombs. Three-piece rock outfit with a smoking hot redhead on drums. Music to my ear holes. You know what? I'm
love
not even
that.
gonna wait to hear you guys.
Thank
do
you,
the
Edgar, for adding that P thing.
I
It
know.
it saves my terrible performance.
Oh my goodness. Please, Jason.
It makes it like, oh, it's funny. It's supposed to be funny. Thanks for the assist.
Oh, you're such an asshole in this scene. It's great.
No, but you're so nice.
I love
Nice
this
So
line,
overly
Jason.
nice.
This line is so good. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's like foreshadowing.
So amazing.
So powerful.
Whoops.
Look at Johnny.
We are all set.
He's wearing 2 shirts, by the way.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Bastard.
Are you allowed to say that?
Is that not PG? Is that not PG-13?
I don't know.
You're allowed to feel it.
I mean, if it wasn't for me, Ramona would never have been with you. But if it wasn't for you, she wouldn't have gotten back with me. So I guess it all shakes out, huh?
Jason, you had a name for your driver.
Marcello.
Yeah, Marcello.
That
Did you
was
say
his
that in
name.
the movie?
Let's go.
No,
was
but
his
that
name?
was his real name.
And what's his real name?
Marcello, let's go.
Marcello.
That was really making me laugh.
I mean, I was calling him that.
I love that you're wearing the pin.
I love how
Yeah.
easily you slide into
on
the
your-
car.
I know.
Yeah. Just slip
It's a
into
great
it.
little stunt, actually.
I gave the peace sign because I love how Ringo Starr always gives the peace sign,
Yeah.
but also the praying thing. I have a friend who's quote unquote
Oh,
into
here's
Buddhism,
a song you love, Brandon.
but he's kind of mean,
That's right.
and he like
Reprisal.
kind of like puts his hands together and like kind of gives me like a Buddhist freeze out. It just kind of like prays me away from him, like see you, bye, and like it's like he turns the prayer hands into almost like a weapon. It's like
It's a wall.
so cruel.
It's a wall
He's like
he's
really
putting up.
mean, but he uses his Buddhism like a weapon.
Michael, did they time those head butts?
With the song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
what I
were,
figured
they were
they did it
playing the
purposely.
song. Yeah. And the foam pole had some rubber on it.
oh, really?
But still hurt.
That's helpful.
I love this moment. It's
I
so
know.
quiet between you guys.
Yeah.
Time heals all wounds, little brother.
Michael, I can't figure out what this when you say with jetpacks. Are you asking a question or saying it? You like say it so perfectly. I can't tell if it's a question
statement
or
or-
a statement.
I think it's a question.
Yeah.
But it's so. Oh, we missed it. That's how subtle it was.
Wait for it. Wait. That's how subtle it was.
This is so great.
Yeah.
Presumably, you just saw some guy's junk. And I apologize for that.
Okay.
And he apologized.
Were you really just standing in the dark?
Yeah.
Scott, you know I love you. I'm gonna need my own bed tonight. It's for sex.
I love that that's the guy who's gonna have sex with.
Yeah.
No offense to that guy, but it's not exactly Wallace's type.
I get it.
Maybe you can move in with Ramona.
That guy's gonna kill me.
It's probably just because he's better than you. Either way, this fight is over.
It's for Scott.
It's for you, big guy.
Here it goes.
Hello?
Hey, pal. I just want to say I feel terrible about earlier. I don't want any hard feelings, so I figured why not be the bigger man and just give you a call.
Is Ramona with you?
I don't know.
It's so funny how
Are you
you're
with me?
hitting me in this scene. Like,
I remember
I'm a
when you guys were filming the scene, we were playing poker in one of the back rooms behind set.
Yeah.
And we kept getting in trouble because we were making
Being
noise
too
with
loud.
the chips.
Yeah.
that's funny.
I remember hearing you shout the line about the acoustics.
For all of us, if you weren't there, they just did a sound check, and the acoustics in here are amazing.
And you're like, we're
That
all flush.
set was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want any more bad blood between exes. What do you say? Okay, laters.
What a perfect asshole. Forget what I said earlier. Finish him.
This whole
I
sequence
love
is
this.
amazing.
Best
I
moment.
love this sequence.
Here it is.
Oh, yeah. I had to give Bill a cue for when to zoom in. Like, okay, here I go.
Now. Oh,
That's
wow.
awesome.
How many times did you do that?
We did it a bunch,
Yeah.
to get it just right.
Level 7.
This is great.
Johnny.
Johnny's awesome.
Yeah,
Brie
Here.
Larson.
I know.
Boyfriend.
He ate a lot of those lollipops. This
That's
is where
Bree's
the dead
boyfriend?
cat was.
Yeah.
The dead cat is behind me.
Oh.
Like, back there. That was in
that's
an
so
old
scary.
factory.
Oh, it was?
Oh, God.
I love this song too.
There's
Nelson's
Nelson.
line is
I know.
different.
Yeah.
I love
This
it.
time
Yeah.
to the next time you
Yeah.
come
Both lines are hilarious.
Allison looks so cute.
I know.
I love the Japanese sort of inspired outfits. LJ did such an amazing job.
Yeah.
I love how angry you are when you shout that.
Somebody get this man a drink, Coke Zero, right?
Whoa.
I think I pitched to Edgar that after I knock the drink tray out of her hands, I punch her in the face.
Really?
Just to make a point.
Michael, I remember this as being really interesting because it was the first time you and I had really worked together.
Yeah, that's right.
But you were so far away from me. It was awkward. You know what I mean? Like, I've never, started working with someone at such a distance.
Right.
Like, yelling down a pyramid at
So
someone.
many people around, too.
Yeah, it was, hard to, I was like, I wanted to interact with you more closely or hear you better.
Well, I ain't moving, buddy.
You want to fight me for her?
Was that not clear? Was that not clear?
I don't know. Now, why on earth would you want to do
I love that hop.
I know.
that?
That was your idea,
I'm
wasn't
in
it?
love with her.
I don't know.
I feel like I remember it was.
How did they shoot that?
Do you like
Sword
it? Do you like the
coming
hop?
out.
I love that.
Oh, yeah, it was my idea.
Michael, was there really
sword?
a sword there, like that you
We
had to
did
hold
one
on
thing,
to?
yeah.
Pretend?
They made a metal plate with the sword attached to it,
Uh-huh.
and that went under my shirt, so that it was just sticking out of my chest and
Oh wow.
stuck to my body.
The lights at the back were actually that was real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
Oh, these guys are amazing.
Oh,
I know.
They're all like parkour experts.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing being around them because, you would be talking to them, but you'd see their eyes just looking around the room for things to jump off of.
Uh-huh.
Right.
There were a lot of things.
This is such an amazing shot.
That's me.
Didn't one of them get their teeth knocked out during
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he
I
did.
heard
He got
about
his tooth
that.
chipped.
Like he chipped a
Just tooth
tooth or
chipped.
something. Those are real coins too. I wonder
Yeah,
how much
yeah,
we actually. Do you remember how much it was?
Oh,
in change.
How much
I forget.
money there was?
Yeah.
There was probably like $2,000 worth of
Yeah.
change around.
Well,
I thought. Yeah.
most of the
That's a
budget.
guess, though. I really,
Something
that was
like
just
that.
a guess.
I don't know. I'm thinking of the number 8 for some reason.
If my cathedral
Eat that.
cutting-edge taste holds no interest for your tragically Canadian
Is there a
sensibilities,
skull at the end of
then
your
I shall be
cane?
forced to grant you a swift exit from the premises.
Of course.
And a fast entrance into hell.
Knives?
That's
Priceless. You'll pay for what you did.
Remember, you guys? They kept whenever any of us had to go down the stairs, they would remove the wooden steps and put in like Nerf steps,
like squishy steps.
Yeah.
Felt like
I love your little
pillows.
hand.
I know. Broken hand.
Thanks.
Oh, that wire work was so much fun.
You're kidding, right? It's awesome, badass.
Wow. I mean, you can't say I don't know how to put on a show, right? And that's incredible.
This is good stuff, guys.
Thanks.
Pretty cool.
Fun. Remember that scarf was a hazard. They had to
know.
shorten it because
yeah.
I actually tripped on it.
Oh,
one
yeah.
time.
Oh, man.
It's rough.
Yeah.
You guys are
And it was the
great,
worst for
man.
continuity because of the stripes. They always had to make sure it was perfect.
Mary, what happened with your shoulder while we were shooting? We were training?
I had like tendonitis in my shoulder.
Right.
So it just
from using the big hammer?
Yeah, from the hammer.
Right.
It's basically like having being like a baseball pitcher.
Right.
Or sort of
Really?
something is what the physical therapist said. I had like a baseball injury.
Right.
Did you hurt your spine too?
I did.
What
Oh my
happened?
God, yeah.
That was crazy. I don't know what caused it really. I don't blame it on a stunt or anything, but it's just a freak. I ruptured the lining in my spine and went through the whole movie.
Of
and
a part of your spine.
There's little holes all the way down
That's so insane.
my spine.
That's so crazy.
But yeah, the whole movie I was in immense pain. So
And you didn't know why?
No, I thought I was going crazy.
You were such a trooper, and you would do these insane stunts with that too.
But yeah, I really kind of thought I was just like I was imagining it, and I was just kind of.
And then you'd lie down between takes.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
But at that point, near the end, did you know that you would?
I knew on the
that?
last day, literally
Yeah.
the last day, is when my sister figured it out. She's a doctor, and
Did
she
you have to do
figured it out.
surgery?
I had like a minor.
You did?
Yeah.
They fixed the holes?
They did.
They plugged them up?
They patched them up.
That's amazing. What did they use?
Blood.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
wow.
It's called a blood patch. I know this is all very exciting medical.
It's fascinating.
medical stuff.
Well, it's so impressive that I remember you doing this flip, the flip you do in the Roxy fight
Yeah.
when you
The
go up in
backflip.
the air. Yeah,
Yeah.
the backflip, and that was hard, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that really hard?
For you? That's awesome.
I mean, you know,
Yeah,
it was
Mary
all.
did everything.
It was cool. Like when I got fixed and everything, I felt so much stronger. Like I've
Yeah.
been through something really intense.
Yeah.
And like I kind of felt like I could do anything. It was kind of a cool feeling.
That's great.
I was crazy about it. But yeah, when I look back at a lot of the stuff, I'm like, I see my face and I'm like,
Oh
oh,
my God.
I was in
Yeah.
so much pain that day.
That's terrible.
Oh, I remember that.
That's why I had to leave.
So funny, Jason. You look a lot like some of those images that were done of you, my chin, and that early thing of the photograph.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something, and my mouth, or your mouth
Yes.
and my eyes, whatever it was. We have similar
We do.
eyes and everything.
Yeah.
and it's very funny.
I know.
Yeah.
Freaky.
I'm honored that you say that, by the way, too.
I didn't mean for you to get dragged into this, Scott. I just wanted something simple.
If we were brothers, it'd be like, wait, he got everything.
I don't have the mustache, though, that you have.
That's true.
You could.
I love how you say this.
I know. But
That's the best.
Which would be great if I wasn't dead. So alone.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Here we go.
I used to walk in on Wallace again having sex.
Yeah.
And say, oh my God, I can't believe I had to
Yeah.
see that again.
yeah, I remember that.
Second password. I mean, it's not. It's just the comic book is better than the movie.
that one.
Scott! Let it go. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Steven, the new lineup rocks. You guys sound way better without me. Young Neil, you have learned well. From this point forward, you will be known as Neil.
Relief.
I'm sorry about everything.
Johnny wears that suit so well.
Sorry
Yeah.
about me.
That suit's like made for a man of his body type.
Yes.
He kept that suit.
He did?
Yeah, because when we did the reshoots, they had to try and get the suit
yeah.
back from him.
I think he kept everything. For her?
No. I want to fight you for me.
The power of self-respect.
Mm-hmm.
It's so frantic.
Yeah. Is it faster?
Yeah.
Did they speed up the music?
sped up.
Yeah.
Oh, the music,
Oh,
yeah.
The
right.
quarters are in bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. The loonies and toonies.
Ah, yes. I'm sorry.
Is this where you ripped your pants, Jason? Was it
No.
that?
We were up at the top.
We were at the top.
During the sword fight.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the worst.
Your pants just...
It was like breakaway pants.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah, the tearaway.
completely
exploded.
ripped. And that was when people saw the method of my madness. Silk panty wise.
Your red underwear.
It was so weird because I hadn't told a lot of people, so it was kind of like it was so far in the game that it almost seemed like, oh, I'll explain later. I'll explain later.
Doing.
But I wasn't sure if people thought it was for the character, if I just happened to be wearing women's underwear that day.
Right.
Like I wanted them to know it's not me, it's Gideon.
Yoo-hoo! Are we done with the hugging and learning? I thought we had a fight going on here!
You went through so much gum.
I really did. My stomach was
Wrong move, baby.
so much juice in it.
I love that finger choreography.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
No, it's used in actual anime.
So cool.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sword you were holding was so long. I was so afraid of that.
I was too. I didn't feel in tremendous control on some of the spins. Michael, I realize we talked about this before, but I say wrong move, baby, and you say you just drank half and half, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
One thing I kind of always thought while I was playing Gideon was that if this whole thing with Ramona wasn't happening, maybe we would have been friends. Or we're not that different.
Like if we had met when we were kids.
Yeah. Before everything changed. Before we became completely different people.
Slash.
This is a moment where I thought I looked awesome. Like I was like, yeah,
Right there.
I'm gonna try to look, and then I saw it in playback. I was like, whoa.
I think it looks awesome.
You look great.
you
No,
I
love that shot.
but it gets a laugh. I'm saying like the kind of awesome that doesn't get a laugh. the kind of awesome that gets like, oh jeez,
Oh my
this
God.
guy's for real.
That's awesome.
Ow, Mary, I felt bad about that.
Oh,
It's all good. It's all right.
God.
that fall
water
was
under the bridge.
crazy.
You look so hurt there.
I know.
I actually got to fall down the stairs. I mean, they were the
Yeah.
soft stairs,
Yeah, you
but
rolled
I
down
actually
them?
got to really do
Is that
it.
fun?
Jeez.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
I like when you used to say, "Are you guys mad at me?"
You guys mad at me?
Oh yeah, and one thing to mention is while we were doing these fight scenes, Edgar had a controller in his hand.
Oh, yeah,
and
right.
he'd be watching our fights, and every time we'd go for a strike of any kind, foot, hand, or sword, Edgar would push a button, and these like flash bulbs would explode.
Yeah, the
so it
light
was
bulbs.
cool to have like an effect kind of
Yeah.
happening live. Apparently,
Who do you think you are, Pale?
while they were editing the movie, the computer glitched for a second like that, and Edgar said, "That's cool."
No way.
Do that.
Is that true?
That's
how
what
they
I
did-
heard.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I wonder if that's like
This
an
is a
urban
very
legend.
cool thing.
It's my Toulouse Lautrec shout out.
You're so funny here, Jason.
this
I
is-
couldn't
Oh my
stop
God, it's so
laughing
funny.
when
Thanks.
we were shooting this.
I almost passed out after this.
I remember
I don't think I ever
that.
inhaled.
Yeah.
I need to take a breathing acting class.
Nothing. Me? I'm a tip.
I remember this was, we shot this and I could see Kieran out of the corner of my eye watching the monitor. I was really
Oh, really?
self-conscious. I was like, oh god, is Kieran Culkin judging me?
See the glasses flying there?
Yeah,
And you actually swallowed all those pieces of gum too, right?
I did.
That's incredible. I never would have done that.
I know.
Yeah, you would have.
Thank you.
I'm not a
And
hero.
did you feel sick after?
Huh?
Did you feel really sick after?
Yeah, I didn't feel hungry for a long time.
For about a month.
There goes our deal.
That was really cool to shoot when we're standing on top of the pyramid with the lights like
Yeah.
that. It was really cool.
Here's my favorite moment. Johnny Simmons eating
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
coin.
I still have to ask him
I don't
why
understand.
he. There you go.
He eats it.
Maybe he thought it was one of those chocolate loonies.
Like he's a loony.
Scott Peelgram. You can defeat me, Scott. But can you defeat yourself? Nega Scott.
What's it like to see your Nega Scott? Or your Nega? Michael.
Nega Scott.
You're crazy.
Nega Scott.
I like the red eyes a lot.
Well, I didn't even realize, I mean, obviously I did, but it occurred to me that you were playing Nega Scott. 'Cause it seems really like a different person.
I'm like, wow, that looks a lot like Michael.
It's good casting.
It's the part I was born to play.
It's the part I was born to play opposite myself.
It's the parts I was born to play.
Oh, this is one of my favorites.
Best moment.
This is so good.
Eric Knudsen needs some credit for that. 'Cause
Right.
Eric
It was
Knudsen
him.
played Nega Scott while we were walking next to each other. He was like someone to play off of, and he made up a few of the lines that were really funny, and I repeated them.
Your hair, it's getting really shaggy.
It is?
We were so cold that night. Remember?
Yeah, you're right. I should get it cut.
At a salon.
Salon, yeah. That sounds really nice. Hey. You're going?
I like the music here.
You should probably disappear. After all that?
They cut the line where Michael says, yeah, I guess I'm just Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
Yeah.
That's
There's a little on the
I
nose.
kinda
There's a-
like that.
Pretty sure I'm gonna get over it.
This is a great moment, you guys, because with all the action, all the stuff means nothing if this,
I understand.
you know what I mean, doesn't
Right.
feel something. You don't feel something.
For what?
For being the nicest guy.
It's great because you see what Mary's willing to give up here.
Mhm.
It's really a nice moment.
It's kind of sad.
It is kind of sad.
Oh, remember a car drove through the barricade this
crazy.
night?
Yeah, there's
drunk
some
driver.
drunk driver.
He almost killed us all.
It was the craziest sound I've ever heard. I mean, it really sounded like aliens invading or something.
It was so loud.
like-
Or a train derailing.
Right,
or something.
yeah.
It was crazy.
And he
Everyone
came
was
again.
freaking out.
He came twice,
He came back,
remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on drugs or something.
Yeah.
I know.
And he was heading
So-
right for Video Village.
Right.
Whoa.
This
Oh,
careening
man.
car heading right
Oh,
for the.
it's frightening.
Yeah.
Loud shriek. That was crazy.
Actually, it was Brie.
I just,
That's where I wouldn't rat her out, but
she heard her part was being cut shorter. I just remember saying, "Hold the work, please."
did you really?
No. I was terrified.
Waiting for a car crash. Okay, keep going.
Mind if I tag along?
You want to come with me?
Yeah. Thought maybe we could try again.
Aw.
I know.
Great job, you guys.
It was fun shooting this part.
Yeah.
The music playing and everything.
Was that playing on set?
I love the skyline
So we
here.
were walking in time to the music.
So it was playing fast. It was
Oh,
playing
that's
like
right.
double
Yeah, because then
time.
they
wow.
wanted to
Yeah.
slow it down.
It's a really well timed.
I love this part.
So beautiful.
This is a good ending.
Oh, it's the best.
Is that Bill Hader?
I miss that game.
Stick around. We'll now do commentary for the credits.
Yeah.
So that's Walter. And
Walter and Jack. Oh man,
Great guys.
I could do a whole commentary about this.
Michael!
Michael.
Allison.
You'll just
Yeah.
list off the names so you don't have to read
Just
them.
read some of these names.
I think this scene
Going really fast.
this
Oh,
part
Brad
reads for itself.
Allen was amazing.
Oh my god. All the stunt guys.
He-
are just-
yeah.
They deserve
Incredible.
a shout out.
Definitely. They really went.
Above and beyond.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
They're so awesome.
I want to hear these lyrics.
I know. Yeah, when we get to
Yeah.
that part.
You gotta listen to it.
I love that just
Right now
the
it's
way
just
it
Ramona.
builds and builds. Yeah, right now it's pretty simple.
I love all these people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
Leo
oohing.
Thompson.
Oh.
Leo.
A good group of people.
I
Where are
know.
the transpo guys?
Yeah.
They need a commentary.
Yeah.
I
they
want
do.
Rick to do a
Yeah.
commentary for the movie.
That would be
Oh my gosh,
absolutely
that would be
amazing.
so great.
It would be the most entertaining one on the
I
DVD
think
by
so.
far.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
He's incredible.
Like get them all together, a group of them, and just.
I guess maybe just to explain,
Right.
Rick was this driver. Just so that people are not listening and saying, "Oh well, I'm not included." In
Okay.
He was
Rick-
your driver primarily, yeah?
No, he
I don't think
he
he
never
drove
drove
any
me.
of us.
No.
I didn't
No.
drive
He
me
drove
either.
me a couple of
Did
times.
He's the guy that made the
Yeah.
juice?
Yeah, he had the
Rick's
most
blood.
beautiful long mullet
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I've ever seen.
Gorgeous.
Down to like the small of his back.
Yeah.
And he made juice, fresh juice, in a juicer every single morning and gave it to us.
He swore by it.
Oh.
In a book about
He's
it.
And it
lovely
looked
guy.
like blood, but tasted.
Lovely man.
Yeah, it was
Lovely.
beets. Just a lot of beets in that juice, right?
Yes, a lot of beets.
Yeah.
The power of
Color.
4.
Right.
Celery, spinach.
You drank that every
broccoli.
morning, didn't you?
Yeah, I asked for it every morning.
Yeah.
I know for a fact he's coming to the Toronto screening.
Oh,
great.
can't wait.
We're gonna see him.
It's gonna be awesome.
I could call him right now. Get him on speakerphone.
Yeah, let's get him up here.
Should I just
Try
call
it.
him? I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna turn my phone on. Can I do that? Okay. I'm gonna do that. See if we have time. Do we have a couple minutes before the credits are done?
Do it. Just do it.
The phone's turning on.
Oh.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay. This is a phone number I'm really happy I have.
Are you really calling him?
Yeah.
Put him
Speakerphone.
on. Put him on speaker. Oh, you don't want.
You're giving away his number.
Well, we tried.
Why would it do that though? What
Yeah,
is
it went
it?
straight to his voicemail.
Yeah.
Is his phone off?
I'm gonna try again. Come on, Rick. Turn your phone on.
Michael, is that your real phone?
Yes.
He turns his
This is
phone
my
off when
commentary
he's.
phone.
It's a flip phone.
He turns his phone off when he's working, though. So
He
maybe
does?
he's, yeah.
Oh, right.
Should we leave him a message?
Yeah.
Sure.
let's do
Okay.
it. Can you though?
Yeah.
I think that was an answering machine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see here. Okay, let me see here.
Here we go.
want to leave your number only, press 1.
Oh my gosh, look
The
at
end.
this!
Hey Rick,
Oh,
it's Michael Cera and Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
And Ellen Wong
And Jason Schwartzman and
and
Ellen
Brandon Routh.
From Scott Pilgrim. And we're doing the commentary and we love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Edgar.